Good evening, everybody. Lance Bauman, Brandon Breen here on YourLiveEvent.com. Bringing you live Gobbler Wrestling here tonight up in Cloquet as the Gobblers traveled up here just moments ago. We got weigh-ins done here right around 4 o'clock. The Gobblers are going to be challenging the Lumberjacks here for the first duel of the night. Then the second duel of the night, Gobblers are going to take on Mora again, another rematch from earlier this season. The Gobblers will be in action again tonight with them. And then at the end of the night, it's going to be Mora and Cloquet to close out the night. Right now, the Gobblers do have a pretty stacked girls team and a full Gobbler boys team. Males, whatever, boys, girls. With that said, though, both Cloquet and Mora come in with a few openings in their weight, so we're going to see what happens here tonight. Gobblers have a good chance of taking home a couple duels here, but ultimately it's all going to happen on the mat. We'll see what happens here. The Gobblers were busy over the Christmas break here. Brandon, what were the Gobblers doing over the Christmas break?
So, yeah, we wrestled in Mora last weekend. We had three wrestling for third place for the Gobblers on the boys' side. We had Weston Killinen, who took fourth. We had Andrew Hutterlick, who ended up with third place, and Rylan Moritz ended up with third also in Mora. Pretty good wrestling going on down there. We had Weston fell a little bit short, kind of a buzzer beater takedown there at the end in Mora to fall just a little bit short of third place. Rylan had a real good match in his final match, wrestled really well, and Andrew Hutterlick wrestled extremely well in his finals match. So it was a fun tournament and had some good wrestling going on down there.
And then just before that, the Gobblers up at the Jackhammer up there in Pequot Lakes. It was a huge tournament. A lot of schools coming to there, and the Gobblers had a few place winners up there also.
Yeah, Rylan Moritz again takes fifth in Jackson. We go down to, let's see, we had Andrew Hutterlick was eighth at the Jackhammer, and he was fifth at the Pizza Ranch also. So Andrew Hutterlick's been wrestling really well for the Gobblers as of late.
He is. He's one of those kids that just came from nothing and is doing something, right?
Yeah.
He's one of those kids that just came out of the blue, put in the nails and the grit and the hard work, and it definitely for his senior year, it's definitely paying off, and you're seeing all kinds of success with that young man.
Yeah, for sure. Last year, I started to notice Andrew, and he started to, he kind of opened my eyes a little bit. Like you could tell there was something there. He was, you could tell he had something, but he was, not quite polished yet. And then I think he just really turned it on in the off season by, putting in the work and doing some extra camps and some extra workouts with Jack Pine Savage, and came into this season ready to go, and it shows.
Yes, for sure. It's pretty awesome to see them. Gobblers also want to say thank you to all the great sponsors that support them throughout the year. The Gobblers put on a turkey bingo, and with that said, we have over 70 sponsors that sponsor and give gifts of a lot of time and talent and money, obviously, to support the Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling throughout the season here, and those are starting off. We'll announce more of them throughout the night here broadcast, but I'm going to give a shout out to all of them right now, and they start off with the 40 Club, the Aitkin Body Shop, Aitkin Family Chiropractic, American Family Insurance, ASAP Towing, A&S Windows, Bauman Enterprises, Beartooth Ace Hardware, Bill's Sportsman Service, Plus Wood Distributors, Boyd Electric, Brightside Electric, Options Exteriors, Contractors Inc., Deerwood Bank, Dotzler Power Equipment, Double D's Custom Processing, Dutch's Electric, Everyday Builders, The Firm, Glen Storage, Glen Store, Gravel Plumbing and Heating, Haskamp Brothers Well Drilling, Hershey's Holiday Inn, Home Vega Excavating, Host Construction, Jansen Painting, Jansen Auction Service, Jerry Hills Construction, Kaya Kokish Realty, Kern Excavating, Ladd Construction, Larson Plumbing and Heating, Lewis Insulation North, Liljequist Sewer and Excavating, Lewitt Construction, McGregor Print Pros, McGuire Mechanical, Midwest Machinery, Mike Williams Realty, Mille Lacs Mobile RV, Moritz Excavating and Septic, Morris Properties, Pitt Happens, Price Construction, Raisley Oil, River Oaks Dental, S&R Reinforcing, S&S Sport Fishing Charters, Security State Bank, Security State Insurance, Steve-O's, Stifters Mowing and Landscaping, The Joint, Timber Building Supply, Timberlake Septic Service, the Tire Barn, TK Pools, and Trottersville Resort. Again, those are some of the great sponsors that we have. We also want to say thank you to the fire departments in the local area. Cuyuna Fire Department, Palisade Fire Department, also Peter Lowe, Ty Shodine from the host of the Canadian Experience, and of course Tractor Supply. Those are some of the businesses, individuals that really support Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling, and they are the reason you're on your live event tonight. We appreciate all of them. Brandon, again, it looks like they're getting ready to do some lineups here. They're going to do probably a national anthem. But again, the Gobblers are going to face Cloquet here to start us off.
Yeah, Cloquet kind of, not really much of a program. They're pretty new, I believe.
Welcome, wrestling
it looks like we're going to get going.
Cloquet High School in tonight's triangular match between the Mustangs of Mora High School.
Here we go.
The Gobblers of Aitkin High School. And your Cloquet Esco Carlton Lumberjacks. Tonight's match will be run under the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. Respect for athletes and officials is paramount. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, if you would please rise, if you are able, and remove your headgear for the playing of the national anthem.
And we're back here on yourliveevent.com and rjbroadcasting.com, bringing you live Gobbler Wrestling here tonight. The Gobblers are going to be facing the Lumberjacks of Cloquet here tonight. It'll be under the light, and it's going to be dark here. And shoot, Brandon.
Might be a little hard. Might be a little hard to keep score here.
Yeah. If you look down there on the left side of your screen, you will see the running clock, and hopefully you'll be able to see team score there, but I doubt it. But you'll also see in the bigger letters there the overall match score. So it's the Aitkin is in the red, Cloquet is in the green. Those will be the individual match score. We're going to be starting off there at 107 pounds. And then down on the bottom of your screen there on that scoreboard there, the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, Aitkin will be on the left, and the Cloquet on the right. That will be your team score. So I'll keep track of that throughout the night here. So as you see the score on the bottom there, that is the team score, not the individual match score.
Looks like we're just waiting for Cloquet's captains to come out and do the flip.
Gobblers will be in action again Thursday night. They have a quadrangular that got added that will not be streamed, but Friday night, Gobblers travel down to Ogilvie for a triangular also. That will be streamed here again on yourliveevent.com. So that'll be Friday night. Gobblers in action again next week, also Tuesday. I believe Tuesday and Thursday and possibly Friday again. But busy schedule here after the Christmas break for sure.
Yeah, we've had 4 events up to this point, and we have 4 events this week. So, yeah, it's going to get busy.
Again, we are in a dark hole here, so we're gonna just kind of ad lib. I left my headlamp at home.
Yeah, I was just thinking that would be pretty handy right about now.
Gobblers at 107, I believe, are gonna show. I don't know if this is Thole or Went? Aiden Went.
This looks like Aiden.
On mat first tonight at 107 pounds from went. And from Cloquet, Carlton, Caden Saline.
Here we go. This is going to be Caden Saline from Cloquet, and Aiden Went for the Gobblers here at 107. Ooh, that was a quick shot. Went gets that takedown nice as he goes with the go behind. Works hard on that hard left side. Trying to get underneath, keeping his hips nice and tight.
Yep, good ride here by Aiden. Working a ball and chain there.
Aiden dropped down a few pounds to get down to 107 this week, or 109 per se. And going to fit right into that Gobbler schedule right there for us, the Gobbler team.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Give us a little more flexibility in the lineup. Yeah, wrestlers now after the Christmas break get the 2-pound allowance, which helps out. Yep. You'll see a lot of wrestlers start to move down where they might have been a little close.
A little more attainable for them.
Yeah, right.
So went up 3-0 here with 1:16 to go here in the first period here at 107. Working in on that arm bar on the left side, wrist and bar, and he's trying to walk it over.
Yep. Try to get that. He's a little loose with that arm bar there. You get that tucked up into his armpit.
There, he's got it pried over.
Yeah, that looks pretty tight down there.
For sure. That pin brought to you by the 40 Club in Aitkin. Aiden Went picks up a fall in 1:14 seconds.
All from Aitkin, Aiden Went.
That puts the Gobblers up 6-0 here.
Looks like I have Rylan Moritz here at 114.
Now wrestling at 114 pounds from Aitkin, Rylan Moritz. Cloquet is open.
Gobblers are going to pick up another 6 for that forfeit, so it puts them up 12-0. There on your Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard.
Wrestling now at 121 pounds from Aitkin, Weston Killianen. And from Cloquet, Gavin Feld.
Gavin Feld for Cloquet. Weston Killianen for the Gobblers. Weston working on a reser, but Feld gets that takedown. Weston comes back up to his feet. Feld working in on that cradle on the far side.
Yeah, Weston realize where he's at on the mat here. Maybe he can get out of this score quick here. Looks like he's working some hand control.
There you go. He's out for 1.
Yep, nice hip action there by Weston.
3-1. Feld leaves here. 1:20 to go here in the first period at 121 pounds. Feld goes in on another low ankle shot. Weston trying to get over the top side.
He gotta try to get his hips up here. Weston kind of holding on here, hoping for a stalemate, but it looks like Feld's going to try to hip over him. Oh, Weston ends up with a takedown.
Weston got it. Leads 4-3 now with 45 seconds to go here in the first period. Throws in some hooks on the top side, trying to get a better position from the top position, trying to get down below the arms and keeping pressure in with 35 to go here in the first, leading 4-3.
Weston's just getting a little high up there. Needs to try to settle back as much as he can. Keep his weight on his hips. Yeah, he needs to settle in there.
Time. Buzzer did not go off the clock there, but Weston stays in control, leading 4-3 here in the first period. Cloquet's choice. He's going to take the down. Feld's going to take the down position.
So Weston deferred, so he'll get choice in the third.
Again, on the scoreboard there, Gobblers lead 12-0. Nice sit-up, quick action by Felt on the bottom side.
Good breakdown, though, by Weston. Little switch attempt here by Feld. And he's got near side locked up.
Weston gets caught on that near side cradle. Feld picks up the fall there. 2 minutes, 34 seconds. 2 minute, 34 second fall for Kevin Feld. Boy, he got sneak into that switch.
Yep.
Just happens.
Yep. That Feld took third at the jackhammer, so he's not a slouch. That's a tough tournament up there.
Yep.
In Pequot Lakes.
We'll see what.
Now wrestling 127 pound from Aitkin, Crane.
Carson Crane going to be here. Carson Crane's going to pick up a forfeit here at 127 for the Gobblers. Carson Crane, another upcoming star for the Gobblers. Fun to watch him get out and get after it here.
Now wrestling at 133 pounds out of Aitkin, Andrew Hudderlick.
Senior Andrew Hudderlick here for the Gobblers.
Tyson.
Aiden Tyson for the Lumberjacks. Aiden gets a quick takedown right off the jump there.
Hudderlick going to try to fight off his back here.
A little bar tilt.
Throws in a bar right away on the right-hand side. This match brought to you by the Aitkin Body Shop of Aitkin.
Yeah, Aiden Tyson and Andrew Hudderlick were set to match up at the jackhammer, and Tyson had to medically forfeit out of that one, it looked like.
Snap attempt, but he's going to get another takedown and take Hudderlick to his back with a half, deep half. 55 seconds to go here in the first period. There's the fall. Fall in a minute, 16 seconds.
Winner by fall on Cloquet, Aiden Tyson.
Aiden Tyson for the Cloquet Lumberjacks picking up the fall there.
Yeah, Cloquet's got some tough wrestlers down
Yep,
here.
he got some tough individuals for sure. Not to say the Gobblers aren't, but
No, but the program's really starting to come along here from just seeing them at youth opens and not really seeing them at the varsity level. Like coming up strong.
this match was brought to you by Aitkin Finally Chiropractic. Sam Fairchild for the Gobbles here at 139. He's going to pick up a forfeit here at 139.
Now wrestling at 145 pounds out of Cloquet, Caden High. Aitkin is open.
145 is going to be open for the Gobblers, so they're going to give up the forfeit to the Cloquet. Should be 24-18 right now.
That's the score I got.
It's hard to keep up with all the.
Now wrestling at 152 pounds out of Aitkin, Quentin Crowder. And out of Cloquet, Fabian Guerrero.
So there on your Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, Gobblers up 24-18 over Cloquet. This match brought to you by American Family Insurance of Aitkin.
Nice hip
Oh,
action.
Crowther, nice hip action. Crowther gets a takedown of 3.
Crowther's second year wrestling this year.
Working on that old wrist and half. Trying to muscle him over the old Hibbing half.
Yep.
Nice mat return. Again, yes, for a second-year wrestler, Crowther has just done all kinds of improvements over the last couple of years.
Yep. Yeah, it's fun to watch these guys come in and
come into their
big
own.
improvements over 1 year. It's
Yep.
fun to see. Crowther, tall, lanky kid. Like to see him work some cradles, crossface, and
Nice go behind switch. Brings the score 3-2. Crowther still leads after that reversal with 25 seconds to go here in the first period at 152 pounds.
Did not want to reach back there.
Didn't want to reach back. No, he throws that half in right away. Now he's going to have to try to fight. Try not to give up any near fall here.
Short time coming.
Crowther's got to keep that shoulder up. Less than 3 seconds to go. And there's the save by the buzzer.
Yeah. He might have tapped him just a bit early, so we got lucky there.
Definitely. Crowther's going to trail here 3-6 going into the second period. Again, on your Relax Energy scoreboard there, Gobblers up 24-18 over Cloquet.
Stall call on Fabian Guerrero here for shoelaces.
Fabian, another sit-out switch attempt. Coming back around, gets that reversal. Now leads 8-3.
Good ride here by Guerrero, really wrestling from his toes, putting pressure forward all the time. Quentin needs to try to get back to a base here and see if he can't get some motion going. And he's got to try to get a Granby set up there, but hard to do from your belly.
For sure.
Guerrero trying to sneak a half in on the far side. And he's going to get some swipes here. Quentin needs to try to get that arm snaked through Guerrero's arm there.
After the first period, second period, I'm sorry, he leads 9-3. Sorry, 12-3. Crowther's going to take neutral here going into the third period.
Yeah, he's got to try to get inside Guerrero's arms. It's a little goal behind there by Guerrero for the takedown. Wouldn't be surprised if Guerrero doesn't get a turn here in the next 15 seconds or so, which it looks like he might. That'll be tech.
Crowther's going to try to fight that shoulder off.
No.
That'll be a fall. 4 minutes, 59 seconds. Guerrero pulls up the tie here for the Gobblers. Now we're going into
160 pounds, looks like.
Now, let's go 160 pounds. Out of Aitkin, Garrett Trotter.
Garrett Trotter for the Gobblers. Pratt for Cloquet. Okay, this is at 160. This match brought to you by ASAP Towing in Aitkin.
Yep, Pratt a junior this year. Trotter a sophomore.
Trotter outside single attempt. Comes back up to his feet. Body lock attempt now. Sags back, heavy on the hips. Just got to pop his head, and he gets the 3 for the takedown. Nice way to muscle through it. Thrown into the old cowboy ride.
Yep, Trotter's wrestling with a little bit of
Aggression.
here, which is
Throws
good.
in that whizzer. Butcher. They get him turned off the edge of the mat. Rolls through.
Yep,
Off the mat to go. Minute 7 to go here. Minute 6 to go, I'm sorry. In the first period. Over there on the Lac Synergy scoreboard, it's tied up between Cloquet and the Gobblers here at 24. Lance Bauman, Brandon Preen up here in Cloquet on the call.
Yep, good, smart there by Garrett. He was kind of in a danger spot.
Yep.
Did get some swipes.
Here comes up another one. Trotter's in a quick fall there. Minute 13-second fall for a Garrett Trotter.
Winner by fall, out of Aitkin, Quentin Trotter.
Garrett Trotter.
Yeah, there.
Garrett Trotter.
There we go.
That's all right. Puts the Gobblers up 30-24 here.
Looks like Zane Larson's going to be up for the Gobblers.
Now wrestling at
This next match brought to you by
out of Aitkin, Zane Larson.
A&S Windows.
And out of Cloquet, Aiden Reaver.
This is Aiden Reavers from Cloquet and Zane Larson for the Gobblers. Zane's dad back in the day was an MMA fighter and an awesome wrestler for the Brainerd Warriors.
Nice defense there by Zane. Reavers was in on a nice fireman's there. And
now he's working back on the underside. Comes into another fireman's, but goes over the top with good defense with the crotch lock.
yeah, Zane's got to try to sneak his hips out as much as he can.
He is losing it, though. He's going to give up that takedown.
Reavers got the legs split there. That's tough for Zane. He's got to try to get bellied out and crawl forward and get them legs back.
Giving up the Butcher. Minute to go here in the first period. Larson down 3-0.
Oh, buddy. There he goes with the crucifix attempt. Zane's fighting hard, though. What's that?
That'll be a fall in a minute 31 seconds. For Cloquet, they tie it up again. So there on your Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, it is tied up at 30 between the Gobblers and the Lumberjacks. This next match is going to be brought to you by Bauman Enterprises.
Wrestling now at 189 pounds.
Looks like it's going to be Tolo May for the Gobblers.
And on the Cloquet, Parker Pratt.
Tolo May, a first-year wrestler for the Gobblers. I believe his sister wrestled last year.
Yep, his sister came out last year for 1 year, her senior year. Liked it a lot. Said she wished she would have done it sooner.
A lot sooner, yeah. It was fun to watch her. I think that was Bella May, right?
Yep, Bella May.
Yep. Tolo was an animal on the football field for the Gobblers. Ooh, nice fireman's. Tolo active to get back up and try to go for a goal behind. At least he gets the escape. 3-1, minute 18 to go here at 189 pounds in the first period. Tolo working on the old spin drill. He's going to get the takedown. Nice hustle.
Yep. Yeah, he's active out there.
Tolo leads now 4-3 in the top position with a minute 2 to go here at 189. On the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, it is tied up at 30. Tolo too focused to hear anybody talking to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Just got to wait for the ref to let you on.
Oh, there's an escape. Ties it up at 4, 51 to go here in the first period.
There's both wrestlers hand fighting here, trying to get position.
Another fireman.
Beautiful. Fireman's there by Pratt.
Here's a shakedown. Nice reversal.
I'd run out of room on the score sheet here.
Tolo steps into a cradle. Now he's got to try to muscle over. Five seconds to go here. We'll see if he can get in the right position.
Yeah, he's got that shoulder elevated right now, but great job to get 4 count at the end of the period.
Now he's going to pull a lead, 10-7 going into the second here. Tolo's going to defer going into the second. Starting a neutral position.
We'll try to get that left arm on the inside there.
Tolo's got to try to stay under those arms, though.
Yeah. Shot fake. Overall, pretty good position here by Tolo, though. He's keeping his hands inside. He's got his hands up, head's in good position. Yep.
Another beautiful fireman's. Yep. Just got to kind of stop it. Tolo's trying to bridge it off. Give up that headlock.
So, yeah, Tolo, if he could try to hook his near leg there with his top leg, chase his hips a little bit, get that leg hooked, and then he could even reverse
it over
here.
Yep.
But he just needs to chase those hips. That separation there, that's what Pratt wants.
Well, it's something to learn for the next match.
That's right.
3 minutes, 26-second fall. Cloquet is going to take the lead on the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, 36-30 over the Gobblers.
This one's shaking out to come down to the big boys.
And all the Gobblers just lost a couple of wrestlers are quitting this week. Kind of sad. Just halfway into the season, and they left holes for the Gobbler team here. Definitely needed.
215 pounds out of Aitkin, Peyton Gully.
Peyton Gully for the Gobblers. Bump it up to 215.
Couple of freshmen here wrestling at 215. Out of bounds. Wrestlers go out of bounds there. I'll start over at center. Peyton's getting a little too high there in his head position. Wrestler, Damien's a little bit shorter than him naturally, so he's got to do a little bit more work to. The fireman's taking Gully to his back here.
Winner by fall, our Cloquet,
Damien for Cloquet picks up that fall, puts the Gobblers down, trailing by 12 there on the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard.
Yeah, that sealed it for Cloquet there.
Cloquet's going to pick up the win there. It's the first duel. We do not have a heavyweight, as our heavyweight's out with a knee injury right now.
Both teams are open.
So that'll be your final there, this first duel of the night here on your live event. Gobblers fall 30-42. After this, we're going to have a bunch of exhibition and some girls matches coming up. So we'll just keep it right tuned here. Actually, we're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout. Throw a couple commercials in here. We'll be back more Gobbler Wrestling here as we do some exhibition and some girls wrestling here. We'll be back here, Brandon and I, coming up shortly.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
(429-0433). I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3.
And we're back here. Brandon Perrine, Lance Bauman here on YourLiveEvent.com, bringing you live Gobbler Wrestling here tonight up in Cloquet. The Gobblers fall 42-30 here in the first duel of the night. The Gobblers will be facing Mora here shortly, but in the meantime, we're going to have some exhibition matches that are going to go on tonight. Also, the Gobblers bring their ladies team up here. We're going to be able to hopefully match them up with a couple of Cloquet gals, but I know Mora has a couple tough wrestlers there, and there's going to be some rematches from one of the first duels of the season. The Gobblers took on the Mora Mustangs also, and it was close back and forth and some awesome lady wrestling. A couple ranked gals on the Mora lineup coming into tonight again. Just fun, but very awesome to see the success of our own Gobbler girl team just doing what they can do and bringing out all their own heart and soul out onto the mat here, which is awesome to see, and awesome to see that growing for the Gobblers.
Yeah, one matchup we'll make it to see tonight is Hannah Berg, ranked number 6 in the girls division in the state, according to the Guillotine, and then Sophie Crane. She's not ranked, but I think she just suffered her first loss of the season in Mora. So 2 solid wrestlers there. That's going to be a fun one.
Now we will begin the JV matches between Cloquet and Aitkin. Our first match tonight features from Aitkin, Carson Young.
First JV match of the night.
Milo Romanini.
Romanini from Cloquet and Carson Young for the Gobblers. Comes out on the right-hand side. Carson in the black singlet with the gray trim. Cloquet's got a handful of different singlets that they're wearing tonight. He's going to come in the dark purple singlet.
Yep.
Left-hand side. Over there on the scoreboard, that'll be your match score again for tonight. We will not keep track of the team scores for the JV exhibition stuff here.
Yeah, Carson Young for Aitkin. He's a ball of energy. He's like a Tasmanian devil usually. He's very aggressive, very, very strong kid. He's going to come out and try to bully you around most of the time. He's going to be one to look for in the future for Aitkin. Just showing his strength right there.
Double underhooks in. Go behind for 3. Oh, he throws in a huge half. Muscles him over and just got to settle back a little bit, get a little bit high.
Yep.
That's all right. Picks up a couple strokes.
Yep. 5-0 here for Carson. About a minute left in the first. Looks like Carson trying to work a crossface series here. Kind of hard to tell, but yeah, it looks like he's going to try to do the
butcher.
Yeah.
Crucifix,
whatever.
Jumps over the top side. A little bit of ugly cradle position.
Missing that arm, though, so he's got to be a little careful. Yep, scooting the hips out. Good job. There, he's just trying to elevate that leg. And
28 to go here in the first period. Young trying to pick up a fall.
Yeah, he's got to scoot his hips out. There, he got it. Right. Nice job, Carson Young.
Winner by foul, Aitkin, Carson Young.
Attaboy. You know, Cloquet is pretty successful with those fireman's carries, which is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, you can tell what they're working on in the room, that's for sure. It's pretty much every kid out here has been attempting a fireman's, and a lot of them very successfully. They're pretty good at it.
Yeah. We'll do a little bit of a shout-out. Lexi Hill's over there shooting some shots for the Gobblers.
Now wrestling out of Aitkin, Grayson
Cool to see her back. Grayson Christensen for the Gobblers.
Kristen General.
Grayson Generou, Cloquet.
Grayson, another first-year wrestler for the Gobblers, but you can already tell he's going to be good.
Good with hand control, blocking the hips.
He wrestled some tough kids in Mora. Not sure what he ended up placing on the JV side, but he wrestled hard. Just ran into some tough kids with a little bit more experience. Both wrestlers just kind of feeling each other out here so far.
Minute 3 to go here in the first period. Down there on the left side, that is the school scoreboard there running. I wish I could have that all the time, but just worked out good and placement was right. But yes, they'll run your Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, but the Gobblers did fall 30-42 on the varsity ranks. Grayson picks up a nice takedown.
Yep. Try to work the breakdown. Oh, yep. A little too far out front there. Let's say you hear coaches yell all the time, stay behind his elbow, stay behind his elbow. So you can kind of use those those arms as a barrier to keep you from getting it too out front. Short time here.
Grayson leads 3-1 going into the second period here, and he's going to defer to the third. So he's going to be in the top position.
Right. Whizzer in there for Grayson. Good defense there on that double leg attempt.
Mm-hmm. Minute 22 to go here in the second period. Grayson still leads 3-2. Gobblers in the red, Cloquet in the green.
Yep. Grayson's got to get a little closer if he's going to attempt a shot there.
Trying to do a crash and underhook, just can't get the underhook.
Left here in the second, excuse me.
Grayson just got to eventually get comfortable with changing levels right now. Looks like that's a hang up for him.
Changing levels, and his arms are kind of swinging outside a lot. You just try to work on keeping those hands inside, because your head and your hands, that's your defense when you're wrestling. If you get your hands out, there go your defense.
Yep. Saved by the buzzer.
Yeah. Grayson does have a heavy collar tie, though. I'd like to see if maybe he can start working him around, snap and shoot maybe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you almost had a duck under there.
Yep.
Just easy, wide open for him.
Or jack that up, an outside single. Now it looks like he's getting turned.
Getting bowled over. Grayson's going to have to try to fight off his back, but there's a minute 30 to go here in the third period.
Yeah.
There's a big fall. Justin Generud picking up the fall. 4 minutes, 36 seconds. Well, a little more time on the mat, Grayson be just fine.
Yeah.
Again, the overall score, Gobblers fell 42-30 to Cloquet here.
Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to for all of any wrestler out there, not just ours. But the more time you spend on the mat, the more you learn.
Yep, more competitive we get. First of the ladies for the Gobblers, this is going to be Sophie Crane. Sophie's wrestled quite a bit for the Gobblers. Like Brandon said, she just had her first defeat of the year this last weekend. Oh, there's a huge double leg for her.
Yeah, blast double, Jordan Burroughs style. Working a bar here, it looks like, on the far side. See if she gets that wrist. She needs to. She's going to run out of room here, I think.
Yeah.
Unless she's able to keep that 1 foot in. You only need 1 point of contact in the ring.
There she goes.
Yep.
Sophie's working on her mat awareness for sure and just going to try to settle back, and there's a fall. Sophie Crane picks up a fall in 52 seconds.
Winner by fall on vacant, Sophie Crane.
Man, she's fun to watch.
Yeah, she is. And, girls wrestling is kind of in this spot right now where there's not a whole lot. You've got a lot of new girls coming into the sport that don't really have any experience, and then you have some that have been with it for a little bit. And so finding that middle ground, it's kind of, you got both ends of the spectrum right now, it seems like a lot of times.
Yep.
But that'll only get better.
Here's the older sister.
Yep, Carly, she gets a good takedown right away there. She's trying to stuff that head under her hips and get her laces down. There, she got it.
There she goes. So now she's going to keep that butcher. A little bit sloppy right there, but she's trying to settle back in there. Oh, boy. She's going to try to pop her head, losing it up to that headlock. She's going to try to pop her head and come out the back door.
Yep.
She's trying to work on her awareness. She's got to pop it.
Yeah, there she
now
goes.
Now she can throw in that half. There she goes. Way not to panic. Good job.
Yep. And that's the good word there, not panic.
Yep. Now she's just waiting to settle back. 50 seconds to go here. There's a fall. Fall in a minute, 6 seconds for Carly Crane.
Winner by fall to make it, Carly Crane.
Way to go, Carly.
Yeah, those girls are fun to watch.
Yep. Here comes another successful young lady for the Gobblers. I believe that's Sierra, or no?
Nope, I believe that's Brianna Eklund.
Okay, Brianna Eklund, I'm sorry.
Now on the mat for Aitkin, Brianna Eklund. And for Cloquet, Lacey Fagery.
Brianna had success back in Aitkin here not too long ago. We were able to do an all-girls duel. And the girls did face Mora and one other team. I believe it was Rush City. I can't remember. But
yep, that sounds right. Rush City Bram.
Yep. It's fun. Brianna's really good with her feet.
Yep. Yep, staying light on her feet. working inside position. Trying to get fight some hands. Feeds the hips on a double leg attempt.
Nice, go
Spins
behind. Good job.
Yeah, she's getting a little out front there. Good sit out. There's good action on bottom.
Yeah. She's going to throw in that half and just keep driving it over. There you go, Brianna.
Yep.
Now she's got to settle back. Minute to go here in the first period. There's the fall. Fall in a minute one. Way to go, Brianna Aitkin.
Winner by on Aitkin, Brianna Aitkin.
Way to go, girl.
Yep, fun to watch them go out there and have success. Getting better every day. This is Annabelle Gross.
Annabelle Gross. And out of Cloquet, Eden Jarman.
Annabelle Gross for the Gobblers.
Headlock attempt coming here.
And will get caught by a trip.
Oh, watch the shoulder there.
Trying to.
Chicken wing.
Oh, there's a chicken wing there. Yep, like you were saying.
Yep.
Got to protect it. Annabelle being in the down position. They restart with a minute 36 to go here in the first period. She is trailing 3-0. Annabelle's just trying to get her hips moving.
Yeah. Yep. Just got to try to get hands free, try to work up to a base, which it looks like she's trying. There she goes. Nice work.
Yep.
Oh.
40 to go here in the first period. And we're going to get hooked up into a cradle. She had the right idea to set up and get it going, but she bent over too far. Yep. 25 to go. She's fighting out of the cradle.
Yep, way to fight out of that.
And she does. Good job. Short amount of time to go here in the first period. Annabelle trails 6-0.
Annabelle's going to take the top position. See if she can't get a break down here and work a turn or two. And she'll get a caution here. Looks like arm on the elbow wasn't quite right. Quad pod stand up here. And Annabelle gives up the escape, inside trip. Annabelle finds herself on her back, fighting here. And gives up the fall. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Edith picks up the fall over Annabelle. Talking to Coach Hills earlier in the day, he's moved about all those kids that he's got in there. It's just awesome. He just can't believe all the people that show up and the support that he has, and he just loves seeing the kids improve. He doesn't care about winning and losing. He just sees improvements and just trying to figure out, each one of them has a success every night, and whether it's after practice or whatever, just try to focus on your successes, whatever you're getting better at, and don't hang your head on the defeats or the losses or whatever. It's the big picture. It's how you put yourself together as an individual, and at the end of your season or end of your career, you just look back at Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling and be able to be proud of who you are and what it's done for you and what you've done for the sport.
Absolutely.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it's important not to be focused on the results so much right now. With a lot of these kids, some of these kids are a little further along. They might, wins are maybe something a little more important to them. But a lot of the newer ones, it's don't focus on the results. Just focus on the effort and the attitude.
For sure.
And then the results will come down the road.
Absolutely. Just work on a move, right? Or just working on your position, hand control. Just seeing a constant improvement on the night, and the coaches see that, right? But how do you articulate that to the kids? The kids don't quite see it. They don't get it right now. I know when I was that age, I was just numb to anything. I was like, I lost. But truthfully, I lost. And I've said it many times before. I took more away from a loss than I did when I did win, because either way, I know what I did when I lost and how I lost. But when I won, I just won. I forgot about it too quick. Right?
Exactly.
The loss sticks with you, but it's how you overcome it and move on. And unfortunately, even with some of those kids that end up quitting, I'll be the first to say it. It's sad and disheartening, because there's so much more that can be done for each one of them, and they can do so much more for themselves.
Right.
And it's hard to see them, give up. And it's hard.
Well, this is an easy sport to quit. It's very difficult. It's emotionally difficult. It's physically difficult, and there's a lot of work that goes into it. And it's I wrestled from the time I was in third grade all the way through high school. But at my senior year, I was going to be done. I wasn't going to do it anymore. But lucky for me, Dan Stifter pulled me aside and basically said no, you're going to stick with this. And then we ended up going to state that year and as a team, and that was now I'm so glad that he did that, because I don't think that was looking back on that was one of the best experiences of my life. So sports career anyway. I was in the exact same boat too. I started second grade out in Colorado. Traveled the rest of Colorado, Iowa, and back up to northern Minnesota, and then to Aitkin from eighth to my senior year. And it was my senior year. Same thing. I'm like, man, I'm going to do something else at my senior year. I don't want to wrestle anymore. I'm done. But it was Bailey, Stifter, and Lampke, and all of them, they all said, during football, they heard, that's you're not going to wrestle this year. And I'm like, yeah. I didn't have a whole lot of success. And Bailey said, oh, yes, you have. I've seen it. And now you're going to let 10 years of wrestling just go out the wayside, and when you only got one more year to do something with it. Says I see more in you, and both Lampke and Stifter, they all said it. Man, just one more year. What's it got to do? And and it was my teammates. I didn't want to let my teammates down, so I decided, I'm going to do it. And we had a very successful senior year too. We were 3 points away from making it to state as a team. The next year, '97, the Gobblers made it down there with Stifter, and it was awesome. But that my senior year was pretty awesome, very empowering for sure. So. Yeah, and that's kind of what it boiled down to too for me. Is that that Stifter made me realize you might be letting your team down here, because we're solid. We were solid that year, and they needed a 189-pounder, and I was able to fill that role, and and we ended up making it down there, and took fourth that year, and wrestling at the X. That was awesome. The highlight of my high school career. So
Yep, for sure. Well, the Gobblers are going to be taking on Mora here next here on your live event. Brandon and Lance here on the call up in Cloquet at this triangular. Again, you just saw a bunch of exhibition matches go through here after the Gobblers fell to Cloquet, 42-30. And Mora walks into the room. Again, they are a solid team top to bottom, both on the girls' side and the boys' side. So the Gobblers are going to give it its best and get after it here. Again, under the dark light here in Cloquet, the Gobblers taking on Mora next. Again, we want to say thank you to all of the great Turkey Bingo sponsors. We have so many of them, but a lot of those matches are already talked about. But we're going to start off Bare Truth, True Value, Bill Sportsman Service, Plus Wood Distributors, and Bob Burchette, and Boyd Electric, Brightside Electric, Options Exteriors with Bridget Walker, Contractors Inc., and Deerwood Bank, Dotzler Power Equipment, Double D's Custom Processing, Dutch's Electric, Everyday Builders, Firm, Glenn Storage, and Neil Westerland, Glenn Store, Gravel Plumbing and Heating, Haskamp Brothers Well Drilling, Hershey's Holiday Inn, Homevig Excavating, Host Construction, Jansen Painting, Jansen Auction Service, Jerry Hills Construction, Kaya Kokish Realty, Kern Excavating, Ladd Construction, Larson Plumbing and Heating, Lewis Insulation North, El Liljequist Sewer and Excavating, Lua Construction, McGregor Print Pros, and many, many more.
7-pound weight class, Laura, Chad Lee.
Chad Lee for Mora. Aiden Went for the Gobblers, coming in at 107. Here we go. Mora in the blue singlet. Aitkin in the black singlet on the right-hand side.
Aiden went here trying to get some hand control. Oh, Chad Lee in on a single leg.
Lee gets in on that single, and Aiden Went trying to get off the mat.
Yep, and he does.
And he does. No score, minute 24 to go here in the first period. 107 pounds between the Mora Mustangs and Aitkin Gobblers. This is Chad Lee and Aiden Went for the Gobblers.
Kind of want to see Aiden get to some offense here. I watching him in the past, and he's got a good shot. He's really quick, athletic. I'd like to see him try to work his offense here a little bit.
Do another quick shout out to Troy Espeseth and Ann. Hopefully they're watching again. I get to see them quite often. They always love to watch Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling on your live event. Went gets taken down, but gets up and gets an escape right away. Lee's going to lead 3-1, 42 to go here in the first period. Nice little ankle pick.
Ankle pick.
He's going to keep track of that, try to get into that half right away, keep that pressure in on them shoulders, and try to block that far side. Lee does a good job getting back up to his base, though, and fighting it off. Went has a nice ride, keeps that pressure in on the left side. 18 to go here in the first period. Went leads 4-3.
Yeah, working a head lever now. Just try to jack that up a little bit. It looks like he's trying to get down to a bar.
Going to the second period, Went leads 4-3 here at 107 pounds. Mora's going to defer to Aiden. Aiden's going to go neutral.
Yeah, he trusts her with the takedown here, so both should feel a little confident here that they can get something done. Kind of ear to ear right now. Just trying to work some head position here.
Nice little duck under. Lee fights it off. Went quick to that body lock there. Nice takedown.
Nice. turn. He keeps it.
Again, not panicking, just trying to work on his hips and does a good job.
Getting some coaching from Trotter over there on the bench.
54 to go here in the second period. Went trying to pick up a fall. A lot of scrambling. Leeds fighting hard on the bottom side.
Looks like he sunk it in there.
317 fall for Aiden Went here at 107 pounds. Gobbler's going to take the lead again here over Mora. 7-6 there on the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard.
Yeah, good match there by Aiden Went. Get the Gobblers started off the right way. Tough loss there to Cloquet in the last one, and comes out firing here. So
again, Gobblers be open at a couple weights here, so they need every match they can get. Wrestling now, we're going to have Dutch Haskamp.
Out of Aitkin, Dutch Haskamp. Mora is open.
I believe this is his first varsity win. So here we go. He picks up again, gets his hand raised here at 112 or 114. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Now they're coming up to 121. I'm just watching that screen and getting mixed up.
Yep.
Gobblers be leading 12-0.
Carter Hill and Lincoln Rylan Moritz.
Rylan Moritz for the Gobblers here at 121. Just an awesome kid to watch wrestle too. He's very extensive in all his moves that he does. Very aggressive also.
yeah, depending on which platform you like to follow for your wrestling rankings. Guillotine's got Rylan ranked number 9. That was before Christmas though. Minnesota Wrestle's got him ranked number 6.
Ryland's been doing a lot of stuff with Hayden Zilmer also and the Jack Pine Savage throughout the year. Nice outside single.
Yep, he's going to try to, there, a nice way to hit the hip and take him right to his hip.
Nice hard-fought single taken down by Moritz. Moritz throws in a hook over the top side right away.
Carter Hill wrestled Weston at the Mora tournament. Weston Killinan was able to get the fall there last weekend against Carter.
Moritz leads 6-0, 21 to go here in the first period. Just trying to find that right position.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yep.
He's got that hook in there. Good position. Off the mat they go with 8 seconds to go here in the first period. Gobblers do lead on the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard 12-0 over Mora Mustangs right now.
Yeah, Ryland's just going to want to try to keep him down here, ride him out for 8 seconds. Not enough time to cut him and get a takedown, so just try to flatten him out. And
keep that pressure on.
Yep. That's a caution for jumping the whistle.
Moritz makes a little bit of adjustment knowing that it is going to be a sit-out attempt.
Good period by Ryland.
Yep, going into the second period, he does lead 6-0 here at 121. Hill's going to defer. Ryland goes neutral again. See him get another single leg.
Yep. Just nice shot fakes, good level changes. Oh, fakes to the outside single and goes inside.
Finishes with the double. Again, that's just that's a few years of wrestling right there, knowing his options as he gets in there.
Yep, that's a lot of time in the room there. Just wrestling. That's what he lives for. He wrestles.
Picks up another takedown. Now leading 9-0 with 1:22 to go here in the second. Trying to catch him in a chin drop, not going to happen. Now he's getting a little bit high, but he's going to work into his hips.
Yep.
Throws in his hooks.
Armbar attempt, but
57 to go here in the second period.
I'd like to see Ryland ratchet it up here a little bit and see if he can't try to get a few more bonus points for the team.
He'll get set. Again, 57 to go here in the second period. Ryland leads at 9-0. Nice roll. So we get 2 strokes.
Yep.
Brings it up 11-0, 42 to go here in the second period.
These tilts are great for racking up points, but they're not great for pinning.
No.
And
we kind of need that point.
Sometimes your team needs the extra point.
Hill's doing a good job just deferring and just being stout, though, on the bottom side. Not moving a lot. He does need to move, but
it does look like he's kind of a tough kid to turn.
Short amount of time to go here in the second period.
And even when he has been turned, he's been fought right out. I mean, I think Ryland got a 3 count and a 2 count. That was it so far.
11-0, Moritz leads. Hill's decision going into the third period, and he's going to take the top position. Ryland takes the bottom, or gets bottom. Hill sets on the left side. Moritz right up to his feet, work on the hand control. Hip block by Hill.
Just
nice pressure and go behind.
Strong hips.
13-1. Moritz leads.
Oh. Just ran out of room there on the edge of the mat. Feet slid out probably right as he's about to get awarded one. Good sprawl there by Carter. Good defense. Kind of surprised Carter didn't get a stalling call there. Ryland's kind of been pushing up pace here the whole match.
Moritz low outside single again.
He's got
should have
almost.
There
he
you
did give it to him. Yep. I was going to say he had his foot about 2 feet inside the circle.
Tech fall there. 4 minutes, 7 seconds. I'm sorry, 5 minutes, 7 seconds.
Winner by technical fall, Aitkin,
16-1. Gobbler's going to bump up another 5 there, so it's going to be 17 to 0.
Now wrestling at 127 pounds, out of Laura, Henry Berg. And out of Aitkin, Weston Cloquet.
Killing him with the takedown. 12 seconds into the match here. Pressure's in, does good. Has a bar in. Got the wrist.
Almost had it for a second. Weston, another kid that just really lives and breathes wrestling.
Yeah, just really stepped it up.
A lot of time.
Yep. Now he catches him. Minute 15 to go here in the first period. Killenham going to try to set back and try to make something of it. There's the fall. 52-second fall for Weston Killenham. Good job, Weston. Again, like you said, he's been living, eating, breathing wrestling since he was, I don't think he knew how to tie his shoes yet. Learned how to wrestle and tie his shoes later in life, and then now letting it all happen.
Yep. Heck of an athlete.
Yeah. Up for the Gobblers at 133.
Mason Barecki and Andrew Hutterlick.
Hutterlick for the Gobblers. Gobblers lead 23-0.
Yeah, Hutterlick already setting up his firemen's here. Ankle pick attempt, just didn't quite have the leverage. Three takedown Hutterlick, fireman's. Hutterlick wrestled Berg here, and oh no, this is Gorecki, my fault. He's trying to work a ball and chain here. And the ref's going to ding Gorecki for stalling on the edge of the mat, and they'll get a fresh start.
25 to go here in the first period. Hutterlick leads 3-0.
Little back trip there by Hutterlick to return Gorecki. Nice mat return.
Yeah, just talking about the improvement. Lone senior for the Gobblers, Andrew Hutterlick, just, again, really sticking it out again and just making something of himself. It's just awesome to see the effort, that hard work paying off for him.
For sure. Looks like they had some clock issues there.
They do. The score should be, is it not 3-0?
I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it is 3-0. I think he took him down and rode him out. I don't think he got any near fall there.
Well, we're going to cut in here. I'm going to adjust my screen. There we go. Again, we're back in here. It should be 3. There we go, 3-0 on the scoreboard. Actually, 6-0. How did we get that?
No, well, they just changed it back.
Oh, they back to 3-0. Okay. Nice sit out. Way to go, Hutterlick. Gets a reversal. Nice hip movement. Just made it happen.
Yeah, right off the whistle, too, and that's when you got to go. Once you get flattened out and then you got to work to get back, it becomes 10 times harder to get going on bottom.
Yep, just pull the trigger.
Yep.
So Hutterlick leads 5-0 in the second period with 1:35 to go here. He's wrestling at 133 pounds. Gobblers lead on the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard 23-0. Near side cradle.
Coach is talking about whether Andrew should maybe cut him loose and go for the takedown and try to get some score some points towards a bonus.
Trying to work in on that head lever now.
Yep. Yep. Just lost it right as he started pumping it up.
Would be good to get a turn.
Yep. Though Andrew's got that sick fireman's that if I've seen him shoot that fireman's, hold that arm and almost a Kelly right to the back, and we'll see if he can do that here. Just great mat awareness, knowing where he's at.
Yep. Caps that shoulder. How can he not get scored? Oh, there we go. Now he throws in half.
Yeah. Not sure why he's not swiping. There we go.
You got to be at like an 80-degree angle there, it looks like, not a 90. Maybe a 75 or a 45. Saved by the buzzer, but
gets 4 out of it anyway.
Yep, leads 12-1 going into the third period.
There's that fireman I was talking about. Oh, and he switches to a double.
Back to the double again and gets his 3. So it's 15-1. 15-2 as he gets escape. Get a fall if you can.
Yeah. I'm going to show you.
There we go. Call a stalemate. Minutes 19 to go here in the third period. Huddelik leads 15-2 here at 133 pounds. On your Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, Gobblers up 23-0. Second duel of the night. Gobblers fell 42-30 to Cloquet here earlier.
Yep, Huddelik's got about a minute left here. He needs a takedown for the try to get the tech at least. He's already got the major pretty much secured.
Yep.
Recky's not giving up though. He's trying to score. There, that should be 3 right there.
That'll be it, 18-2. Tech fall. 5 minutes, 25 seconds. Gobblers up 28-0 over Mora now here on the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard.
Now wrestling at 109 pounds, Almora, Bentley Hill, and I'm making Carson Young.
Carson Young, a JV guy, jumping up for a varsity match here. Jumping up at 139.
Yeah, and this is where you can
Just get a little bit of education.
Yep.
But he's fighting, right?
Yep.
He's trying to fight off that half.
Yep.
Does give up the takedown, but he doesn't back down.
Right. Yeah, we talked about Carson, how strong he is and how he really likes to go out there and, submit guys. But when you're on varsity, it's not just strength. It's you got to be positioned well, too.
Yep. Trying to set up a roll.
Yeah. Bentley Hill took third in Mora, so he's a solid wrestler.
Yeah. Young's a 7th grader this year, right?
Correct, yes. 7th grade, yep.
The only way you get better is you wrestle better, better people.
Yeah.
So wrestling up. So he's holding his own here with a minute into the first period here at 1:39.
Yep. Yeah, way to work to a base there and just
gets caught in a half.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good, but he's going to fight it off. There you go. He's scrambling.
He might be in a reversal situation here.
Yep. Rolls into a double. There you go. Good job, young man. Going to hold on to that elbow. Nice shoulder roll again.
Yeah, and that's just need to work those hips a little bit.
Yep.
He is actually
Good
pretty good
motion.
hip action, though, really. I mean, he's moving them back and forth.
Yep, getting some distance.
Yep.
Trying to make some. He's aware of his hips for sure. 13 to go here in the first period. Young going to be giving up a takedown and some near fall, but you know what? Lives to see another period.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep. Decent period. Probably didn't want to give up the points he gave up, but he's, hanging in there. Yep.
Trying to cover in his hips, but nope. That's all right.
That's fine, yep.
7th graded work, but not on varsity.
Yep.
But
and at 145 or 139 pounds,
giving up some weight.
Yeah, and you're probably facing a little more experience up as you get up into the weights,
Yep. He's going to be getting caught here. He's got a minute 20 to go. You know what? He's still fighting, though. Good job, young man.
Yeah.
Fighting off his back again. Good job. Nice fight, young man.
Yep.
Does give up 3. Brings it up to, or 4, I'm sorry. Brings it up to 13-0, 50 seconds to go here in the second period. Even so, if he gets turned, he just saved a point for the Gobblers, right?
Right. That's
huge.
the point, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, just good team wrestling, just fight off your back, try not to get pinned. You might be outmatched in the match, but you're trying to save points.
Yep.
Might not be about gaining points for the team right now, but
saving them.
Yep.
Short amount of time. Yep.
2 swipe, that's going to do it.
Well, that's a tech fall there at the end of the second period, but that's a win in my boat.
Yeah.
Good job, Carson.
Yep, lesson learned there, right? Good wrestle. You wrestled, 2 full periods with them and saved your team a point. So.
Yep, good job. So Mora gets on the board there with 5. So on your Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard. Gobblers 28, Mora 5. Moving up to 145 pounds.
Out of Mora, Eljo Shadeen.
Shadeen from Mora.
And Sam Fairchild.
Sam Fairchild for the Gobblers. Duck under for Fairchild for 3. Shadeen out for 1. Ooh, nice shot
attempt. Try to get his knees under him.
Driving in, muscle through it.
There he goes. Got to bring his hips in underneath of him.
Sheen fights it off.
Yep.
Nice effort.
Yep, that was a good shot attempt there. Yeah, try and get his base under him here. Try to. Shadeen's got a cross or a crucifix locked up.
Yep. So that'll give him the 3. Now he's going to lead 4-3. 30 seconds to go here. Getting some swipes on Fairchild's caught on the edge of the mat, trying to get off the mat. Off.
Yep.
He gets saved by the mat.
Yep.
Gives up to 4 for the swipes.
Yep.
Trailing 3-8. 23 seconds to go here in the first period.
Yep. Sam can try to score at the end of this period here to salvage some of that and get back to work. There.
Attaboy, Fairchild.
So I believe you give him a reversal.
So there was a clasping in there.
So
then he got the takedown.
Yep.
And he got a couple swipes. Ties it up 8-0, 8-8. Going into the second period. Fairchild ends up taking the down position. Nice hips.
Yep. Yeah, he's got that hand control. Put it in his back pocket. And that guy's getting high on him here. He's going to slide his head out the back door. Yep, there he's got his arm out. That'll be a reversal.
Yep, there we go. 10-8, Fairchild leads, minute 25 to go here in the second period. Lets him up for 1.
Oh.
Gets caught by a headlock. Bummer. Fairchild gives up the fall there. Getting caught by it. That was a good match. Bummer.
Yep. Yeah, that happens. You know, you got both wrestlers pretty evenly matched. I think it just one little mishap, and that just happens sometimes.
Quinn Crowther for the Gobblers. Resting at 152 now.
Tucker Cook for the Mora Mustangs. Tucker got the best of Quinn and Mora. He pinned him in 1:45. So if you're Quinn right now, you're looking to just improve on that result.
Just not even a pin.
Yep.
Quinn gives up the 4. What's that even? With a minute to go here in the first period, but yeah, don't give up that fall.
Yep.
That's going to be a tight crucifix. That'd be a fall in a minute, 24 seconds.
Winner by fall, Olivera Tucker.
Mara moves up to 17.
Yep, 28-17
Now
is what I got.
160 pounds, Olivera Stratton Nelson. And Aitkin Garrett Trotter.
This should be a match again. On the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, Gobblers lead 28-17. Trotter wrestling now for the Gobblers. Nelson for Mora.
Yep. You gotta try and get your hips back, get your feet back.
He works into that cradle.
Yeah, gets the takedown, hooks the ankle.
Minute 5 to go here in the first period. Trotter leads 3-0.
Working the crossface on the right side now.
Off the mat to go, 30 to go here, 29 seconds exactly to go here in the first period. Trotter leads 3-0 in the top position. On the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, Gobblers up 28-17 over the Mustangs. Nelson gets set. Trotter on the left side.
Stand-up attempt here by Nelson and go to a standing switch. Trotter keeps the leg, trying to work back up to his hips again. Now he's got his hips back. Now if he can kind of drive into him a little bit or maybe just hold off and wait for a stalemate or the end of the period. Try not to give anything up here. Nothing yet. Yep. No. That was
loss of control.
That was
Trotters in take the down position. Still leading 3-1 going into the second period here at 160 pounds. Nelson gets set on the left side. Trotter switch right away.
Keep working here, Garrett. Keep working. Yeah, you're there. You're out.
little Granby roll attempt there. Yep. Now he's out.
4-1, Trotter leads. This is one young kid. His brother really reefs on him a lot, teaches him a lot. But
Yeah, I think they brawl quite a bit.
they do, but it's definitely showing.
Yep.
You know, and Nathan does a lot of time back in the room for everybody. So it's good to see him helping everybody out. Ooh, nice outside ankle pick.
Yep.
Trying to hop over the crotch lock. Minute to go here in the second period, and we'll hope for a stalemate.
Yep. There. Yep. Trotter using his
Legs
feet there to try to pick his hands. Nice sprawl attempt there. Trotter's going to try to keep his head stuffed underneath his hips and keep his laces to the mat so he can just slide so that when Stratton drives into him, his feet don't catch.
Nice hustle.
Yep.
Nice little scramble. Garrett Trotter leads now 7-1 with 15 to go here in the second period. Yep, there's blood all over the place, like a stuck pig. A lot of energy again by Garrett Trotter.
Yep.
Strant Nelson's no slouch by no means, but
Right.
looks like he's got a bleeder.
Yeah. I don't know if that came from that cross-face attempt or if that was before that. I'm not sure, but
I don't know. But again, on the scoreboard there from Lax Energy Cooperative, Gobblers lead 28-17. In this single 160-pound match, Garrett Trotter leads 7-1.
yep. Trotter seems to be kind of in control here of this match. You just got to wrestle smart. Keep doing the little things right. Your position when you're on your feet, head position, hands, pressuring on top. If he finds himself on bottom, hand control. Just don't get overzealous trying to get the big fall.
Right.
That's sometimes when young wrestlers get in trouble. They get out of position because they want it so bad.
And they get caught.
Yep. And then that's when bad things happen. So
absolutely.
if he just keeps wrestling the way he's been wrestling here tonight so far, I think he's going to be all right. But
This 160-pound match brought to you by McGuire Mechanical. Short amount of time going into the second period. Trying to hook on the left side. Jumps into over the cradle.
almost had it locked there.
Nice pressure. Big lead change for Trotter as he extended his lead 7-1. He started out in the down position. Now Stanton Nelson's going to try to take. He's going to go neutral. I thought he was going to take the down position, but start off here in the third neutral.
Yeah, with the 3-point takedown now, sometimes it's easier just to, instead of wasting that time on
for
bottom.
the reversal.
Yep.
That's a huge shot.
Yep.
Heavy single.
Yep.
Trotter comes over the top with the crotch lock again.
Yep, he's just trying to hook that leg and get his hips up. Nice job.
Yeah. Now he's just got to try to get that crossface in. He picks up the takedown. Leads now 10-1.
Yep, and he's now in bonus point territory for the Gobblers. Trotter's going to have to start using something here. I'm worried he might get dinged if he just hangs on to that ankle. He might have to start. Well, it looks like he is working a tilt here. Ref calls stalemate. 39 seconds left in the third. Trotter's up 10-1. He's going to try to ride him out the rest of this period here and secure a major decision for the Gobblers if he can. Stratton, on the other hand, is going to try to cut that deficit down to 7 or less so he can avoid that bonus point for his team. Yep, Trotter grabs that ankle to keep him from going around the corner. Yep. Here, Coach Greer telling him keep that toe in. You know, let's milk this clock as much as we can here. No need to go out of bounds any sooner than we have to.
4.5 seconds to go here in the third period. Trotter leads 10-1 in the top position. Inside switch attempt by Nelson.
Yep.
Nice win for Garrett Trotter. Nice major. 10-1 at 160 pounds. Puts the Gobblers up another 4.
Winner by major decision from Aitkin, Garrett Trotter.
Yeah, good match there by Garrett. Just a real solid 6 minutes of wrestling there.
Now for the Gobblers, I believe this is it Tolomei again? Nope.
This is Zane
Larson.
Now wrestling at 172
Zane Larson up at 172.
Connor Shadeen.
Connor Shadeen, another stud for Mora, too.
Larson.
I think this is a rematch, too, again from the first match. I can't remember the outcome.
I think there's 2 Shadeens. There's LJ Shadeen
and then Connor.
Connor, so I'm thinking they're probably brothers. Looks like Zane's maybe trying to set up a headlock attempt there, but got an underhook on the left side. Yeah, keep moving his feet. Yep. Nice throw.
There's a nice throw. Yep. Way to go, Zane. Throws in that half, tries to settle back and reef in it. Minute to go here in the first period. He's kind of got to settle down.
Try it.
Picks up 4. Nice 7-point move. Then you just got to kind of, again, settle back and just...
Just wrestle smart here. Don't do anything out of control. Just everything's nice and just pressuring in, staying back on your toes. At 15 seconds here in the period to try to just probably at this point just try to ride it out. Let's just try to ride him the rest of the period and take a 7-0 lead into the second.
Yep, for sure. Trying to set up that extended cradle. There you go. Way to go, Zane. Good job. Leads now at 172 pounds, 7-0. It's going to be Zane's choice. He defers.
Shadeen goes neutral. I think Shadeen's maybe a little cautious now after getting tossed there in the first. I think he's a little worried about pressuring into Zane now. He's kind of
trying to just
trying to feel him out a little bit. Nice.
Ooh, beautiful duck under, but not quite finished. That was awesome setup though.
Yeah, Zane's moving really well right now. He seems to be feeling it. Yep. And this is where you don't want to force something right here.
Yep.
You know, you got a 7-0 lead. You don't want to try to force that throw and end up on your back.
Yep. He reminds me a little bit of, well, gotta cycle through all the names, but Noah Landris.
Yeah.
A little bit, right?
Yep.
A young Noah Landris.
Yeah. Yep. He's working that over under again. Now to a collar tie. Yeah, he just kind of moving from one thing to another real nice here.
Yep.
Yep.
Another, there you go, buddy. Now finish it. Now just finish it.
He just needs to get his hips up off the mat.
Off the mat. Nice scramble.
Kind of lucky there. No points called. I thought maybe that could have been a takedown for Shadeen, but
no contact in there.
Yeah. Got a circle here, otherwise.
Arm drag attempt.
Yep.
There we go. 7-0 going into the third period. Zane Larson still leads. Zane had that one throw, 4 strokes with a near fall. Only point scored here so far on this match are 172 pounds. Again, the Gobblers lead on the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard. 32-17.
Pass there. Good movement on bottom by Zane here. It looks like he might pretty close to scoring a reversal.
Scramble around, picks up the reversal. Almost picked up a class, but
yeah, I think it was real quick. I think he just barely touched him, and the ref was on the wrong side. So those are tough to see sometimes.
For sure. Zane leads now 9-0.
Oh,
that's part of don't force anything.
Yeah,
right now,
that's
right?
part of being smart right here. You just
one, not two.
Team would be happy with a major, right?
And a 20 to go here in the third period. Zane Larson up 9-1. Really could use another takedown.
Yep. Neither wrestler's been warned for stalling yet, so I mean, you don't want to say minutes a little too long to stall out, but you don't necessarily need to go diving in there either. Yep, and he circles the center, so that'll keep the ref off his back a little bit. Both wrestlers though really seem fairly even matched. It just Zane's had kind of a couple nice moves there, and Sheen's wrestling pretty tough too. Looks like he's going desperation headlock. Yep.
15 to go here in the third period. Zane Larson leads 9-1.
He's actually kind of smart. And he, I mean, Zane is up 9-1. He wants to wrestle on the edge of the mat, right? He's got a stalling call to give, so you just can't give up another one here with 2 seconds left.
Yeah. Zane Larson picks up a major there, 9-1. That was that throw was huge for him, though, right?
Yep. I mean, if you take that throw out, I mean,
still
you're down to 2-1 score.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. So as we move up onto the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, Gobblers pick up another 4, so it's 36-17 Gobblers. And then the Gobblers are going to pick up a forfeit there with Tolo May, so it puts it up to 42 for the Gobblers. Mora is still at 17. Peyton Gully is going to wrestle for the Gobblers here at 2:15. Gully about a head taller.
Yep, both freshmen here. Both probably fairly evenly matched wrestlers, just judging by some records on USA bracketing, I should say. But it's kind of hard to tell what the real records are on that website because sometimes they don't get entered all the time, and you don't really know.
It's just a guess.
Yeah.
But records don't mean nothing until you run into shake hands.
Yeah, right.
It is nice to show a little bit of history or experience or anyways, but Gully crash underhook there.
Yeah.
Ooh, gives up a go behind.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just trying not to panic.
Yeah, he just can't get curled up into that. Yeah, Gully had a nice little duck attempt there, but then he kind of fell and he didn't circle to face east.
Nice Granby roll. The shoulder roll, I don't see it as Granby, but it was just a roll.
Yep, Gully's working to get his arm back out of there, and I mean, really, if he could have kept that and got his elbow up on his back, then he may have been able to work with something. But
yep. He's getting a little bit high.
Yeah, yep, wrestling out in front there, and he's a little high right now. Even just trying to get the
power half in, but on the top side.
Yep. You got to get that wrist so he can't post out with it. Yeah. Get your hips up and get behind him here.
Again, escape. Should be a 4-2 now going into the second period. Gully is trailing. His choice, he defers. Again, Gobblers have a commanding lead here at the 215-pound match. Gobblers up 42-17 there on your Max Energy Cooperative scoreboard.
Yeah. Gully a little high in his stance. You see him get a little bit lower. Keep that butt down a little bit.
There's a huge crash. It has a hard time. Crier over there keeps telling him to lock up right there. Could have had the lock.
Coach Gear over there yelling at him for fixing his headgear.
Just take it off.
Yeah.
Minute to go here in the second period. Gully trailing 4-2. There you go.
There.
Now he's got to take him down. There you go.
That was a nice takedown there, Gully.
Nice duck under, go behind. Throws in a power half. Just doesn't follow through. He's a little bit more pressure. I know he's a little bit hesitant.
Yep. He does.
Now he's got to wrestle smart, lead 5-4.
But he's got a, Gully just got to work on circling. That's kind of the second time he was on his knees facing him, and he just circles with him up to his feet. He saves that there, but
Now trails 6-5, 13 to go here in the second period.
Gully, first move, bud. First move here. You can get it.
Yeah, so 13 seconds left. Try to get one get one here at the end of the period. Going to the third tied up would be real nice for Gully. Equipment timeout here for Mora.
Yeah, headgear, messing with headgear, that's the last thing you should be touching or whatever.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'd see him go flying across the gym.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh, you got a new set for Christmas, so they're not adjusted quite right yet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, Gobblers in a commanding lead here, 42-17 over the Mora Mustangs. I don't think that's what the score was in their first matchup on the year, so good to see a bit of improvement for the Gobblers.
Yeah, for sure.
Gobblers will be open at heavyweight, unless I think they're open at heavyweight.
Yep.
Paint Gully just needs to pick up a victory here, though. We definitely need it. It's out of him. He just needs it for himself.
Yep. A little confidence. No, don't try that.
Trying to panic on it.
Oh, he didn't award any back points there.
2 scrambling. I thought they gave him 2.
Lucky there, but.
So, no swipes there. You got lucky.
Yep.
6-5 going into the third period. Paint Gully trails. Now he's going to have to just dig deep and.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a couple times where he's had that. I mean, that duck under worked. He got by him once, and then but it didn't quite work. Then he got by him again for his second attempt.
There's that headgear, opens up a single leg. Gully giving up a cradle now. He's got to just dig a little deep. Right now we got a minute 25 to go.
Yep.
Just got to kind of settle back.
Still got time.
Yep.
Still got time if you get moving here.
And if he could do one of his famous rolls, that'd be great.
Yep. Not sure what that was, but
it's working.
Yep.
Minute to go, buddy.
Yep.
Just keep going, peel that off, set it up, then wing it.
And now he's trying to lock some sort of a cradle up, but now Gully snuck out the backside. Gully can get behind him, get 2. Maybe try to cut him here and get a takedown. He's running out of time to cut him, though. Coach is trying to tell him to cut him loose, but Gully's not hearing him or not listening.
He's going to have to run him. Just didn't listen.
Nope. He'll watch the tape and learn. You know, and that's
sure.
Coach is going to have to explain to him. It's his second year wrestling, so he's probably like, "Why would I give him an escape?" You know, it's like, well, you got to give him a. Yeah. Sometimes it's easier to go for a takedown than a turn.
Yeah, for sure. Mora gets another 3 on that one with that decision. Up to 42-20, and the Gobblers are going to give up a forfeit here at heavyweight, so the final is going to be 42-26.
Wrestling out of Mora, heavyweight Oliver Miller. Aitkin is open.
So that'll be the final on the Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard. Gobblers win 42-26 over the Mustangs. we're going to have some exhibition stuff going on here the rest of the night. Again, Gobblers pick up this win. Brandon and I are going to have to talk a little bit about some Enbridge Energy wrestlers of the night.
Yeah, good to go home. If you're going to go one on the night, I'd rather go home at the end of the night with a win as a taste in your mouth instead of a loss. So,
yeah, for sure. We're going to go ahead. I don't think they have any JV lined up yet. So we'll take a couple ad breaks here, and then we'll be back here on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to our...
And we're back here on yourliveevent.com. Brandon and Lance up here in Cloquet as the Aitkin Gobblers just topped Mora 42-26 in the final. Gobblers did give up a loss here earlier in the night, 30-42 to Cloquet. Now wrestling are some of the varsity exhibition matches, I should say, for the gals. I don't know if they're getting marked for varsity or not, but it's not a full girl duel, I don't believe.
No.
I think we're just going to have a bunch of girls wrestling. But Mora is ranked 6th in the girl division there as a team. But we're going to have Sierra Laughlin wrestle here for the Gobblers. And actually, I know she wrestled this gal earlier this year, too. So this is a little bit of a rematch for these two. That's when they were in Aitkin.
Let's see. Trying to find my list here.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard in the dark here.
Yep.
They don't have the girls. There you go. Sierra. Here we go. Sierra gets in heavy right away.
Yep. Yeah, Sierra's starting to wrestle a lot better. She
drops that single.
Wrestled really well at Mora. I don't know what she ended up in that tournament, but
she picks up the quick takedown.
Yeah. Now she kind of works a power half.
Trying to do a wrist in half now. Young lady fights it off. Minute 22 to go here in the first period. Laughlin leads 3-0.
Yeah, Sierra had a bit of a rough start of the year. She wrestled some tough girls, some ranked girls in the state. Had a little trouble getting going there, but seems to be turning it on now. So finding her groove a little bit.
Yep. Now she's working into a kind of a cheap crucifix, but not. Now she gets that bar in half in. I'm sorry, wrist in half. Now she's got to just keep driving it. There she goes, and it locks in, settles back. See if we get the fall with 38 to go here in the first period. She settles in, chest on chest, with the fall in a minute. minute 26 seconds, I'm sorry. Minute 26 fall for Sierra Laughlin of Aitkin.
Yeah, good job, Sierra.
There we go.
This will be Brennan Hughes for the Gobblers.
Brennan's got a good attitude. Yeah.
Zoe Herder and on Aitkin, Brennan Hughes.
Brennan Hughes, a first-year wrestler.
Yep. Yeah, Brennan's kind of funny to watch out there. She's always either smiling or giving some sort of expression.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun to see.
Very animated.
Yep.
Yep. She was trying to set up a fireman's there. Both these girls tie up and then try to sag back a little bit.
Yep. Oh, doesn't quite. Yeah.
Doesn't quite have that arm
Yeah,
for the headlock.
Yep.
Technical violation, but oh well. Her dad wrestled with me back in school.
Yeah, oh, did he?
Yeah, June. There she tries to go to the headlock. Loses it, though, but now she's going to try to get back underneath there. But she gives up that takedown. So now she's trailing 4-0 with a minute 30 to go here in the first period. Now she's going to try to fight off this cradle. There she does. Belly's down. Good job.
Yeah, Brennan kind of smart move there, but she tried the headlock. It wasn't there. She could have held onto it and gotten deep half sunk in on her, but she let go. She realized, this is not in the position I need to be in, so I'm going to bail.
Yeah, absolutely. Minute to go here in the first period. Brennan trails 4-0. And she's trying to fight off a cradle here. Yep.
She's going to end up out of bounds.
Off.
Coaches over there still coaching with the same enthusiasm like it's a varsity match, which is great to see.
Yeah.
You don't. I don't know if a coach, if you ever really lose that. I mean, when you get into a match, you get into a match. It doesn't matter what it is.
It doesn't matter for sure. You just see some. There, nice stand up. There she goes. Now she's got to clear her hands. Not quite. Nice try. Nice effort though, but yeah. But again, that's the team atmosphere, the family atmosphere of Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling, which is really cool.
Yep.
I know the wrestling room was just very, very animated and stuff. Unfortunately, she gets caught in this cradle here. She's going to try to fight it off.
Not sure if the ref gave her 2 quick swipes or what that was, but can't see. It looks like he's holding 2.
Yeah, I think he flinched or had something, but yeah, maybe he twitched. He gave him 2. So she leads now 6-0 over Aitkin's Brennan Hughes. It's going to be her choice going into the second. She defers. Again, on your Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard, the Gobblers varsity boys team top to Mora 42-26, and this is exhibition girls wrestling here now.
Yeah, going back to those Christmas practices, you had a lot of alumni in there, volunteers, coming back, which is just awesome to see.
Yeah,
and it's been like that forever.
For sure.
It's just
Off the mat they go. Minute 46 to go here in the second period. They're going to restart. Brennan's in the down position. mat return.
Yep. There she goes. Peels it off.
Yep.
Coachable.
Yep.
Hearing the coaches yelling it, and she just does it. That's awesome.
Yep. She listens.
Oh, looks like. Oh, kind of. She's fighting.
Yep, she is.
It's like she's. Oh.
Nice
job.
Nice job, Brennan. Good job. Gives up 3 near fall, but brings the score 9-0. 45 seconds to go here in the second period. Let's try to peel off this crucifix.
Yep.
She fights it off. Yeah, just a little bit of hand control is all she's got to work on, and then work on get back to her base.
Yep.
You know, nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean,
you see
she's in 7th grade, I believe, this year. So I mean,
huge.
Tons of time.
Yep.
Tons of time.
Yep.
Great attitude. Yep. She's trying to fight off another cradle here.
Short amount of time. Keep her shoulder up. Good job, young lady.
Yep. Live to fight another day. Maybe she can get something going in the third and hit a big move.
Yep. It's 13-0 going into the third period. She trails. She's going to take the neutral position.
Both wrestlers kind of falling
off the
kind
mat
of losing
there.
their balance, and I don't think anything came of that yet. But
nope. She's going to go down to the headlock.
She's got to get that arm though.
Doesn't have the arm.
Ref doesn't see it.
Nope. Nope. She got lucky there, but nonetheless, trying to get the fall.
She's going to hip over now and try to really. Oh, she did it.
She catches it right there. You go.
Yep. Good for her.
Comes from behind, tries something, gets caught with a special headlock.
Yep. That's why fighting off your back is so important. You know, you think you're out of it. You're down 13-0 going into the third, and but the only reason she was going into the third is because she fought off her back for probably 3 or 4 times. And
absolutely.
There she goes, gets the fall in the third period.
Big deal.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah. She kind of. Well, either way, good to see, again, even or losing or getting beat or getting pummeled and just whatever. Just don't give up.
Yep.
Or you never know what will happen at the end, and just good things come to all those who fight through it.
Yep, that's good. Good lesson to learn for her there. So.
Yep, for sure. And this is Brayson, I believe, right?
Grayson Christensen. Yep.
Grayson Christensen for the Gobblers. Michael Galecki for the Mora in the blue singlet. Grayson Christensen here for the Gobblers. Again, that Mille Lacs Energy scoreboard down there is a final for the varsity match. Aitkin topped Mora 42-26. The Gobblers fell to Cloquet earlier tonight, 42-30. But here, this is all JV and exhibition wrestling here for the rest of this evening. Gobblers will be back in action this Friday night in Ogilvie. They take on, I think it's going to be a quadrangular now. I believe there's four matches now. But they'll get 3 matches, so again, tune back in and look up your live event, Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling, and be able to tie right into that one. The Gobblers are in action again this Thursday night, but they will not have coverage.
Looks like a try in
Ogilvie.
In Ogilvie, Pine City, Hinkley Finlayson, and Ogilvie and us. It'll be a quad and pillager
Yeah.
on Thursday night.
And, that's right, on Thursday. I think Sibley got added to Ogilvy, so that's why they turned it into a quad. Sibley East.
Oh, Sibley East. Oh, you might be right. Yep.
There you go. Grayson, too, trying to try some new moves here again. Just second-year wrestler, right? Second year?
I believe this is his first year, actually. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, good athlete. Plays football. Strong kid, as you can probably tell.
Yeah, he's
showing a lot of wins early, and JV wins early and stuff, which is awesome. But then he started to run into some tougher competition. And then but
going into the second period, 0-0 between these two young men. Mara's choice, he's deferring. Grayson's going to go neutral. He's pretty comfortable on his feet.
Yep. He's got a pretty good double leg. I've seen him shoot before. He almost like a football tackle. He drives in and grabs them and just keeps driving until they run out of mat.
Yeah, a blast double per se.
Try to get that right arm on the inside if he could.
There's a shot attempt. He missed it, but gives up that takedown.
Fighting off a power half here. Really wrenching on it.
Yep. Trying to get that arm through, but it's hard to get it through.
Yep.
Just keep that shoulder up. He's got 45 to fight off his back.
Yep. And he gave up the fall.
Either way, that's
3:21.
pretty excitement there. Yep. There you go. Michael Cloquet happy to pick up the fall anyways.
Yeah, good for him.
Couple of young ladies coming up again.
Yeah. Can't really see faces in the shadows, but
nope.
Wrestling now out of Nora, Valerie Pierce, and on the women, Elena Headline.
Oh, it's Elena Headline.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's who I thought it looked like, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong because I couldn't really see her face. So,
Valerie Pierce from Mora. Mat check here. Henline, she had an older brother that wrestled for the Gobblers, Justin.
Okay.
Back in the day, now he serves in the military. No.
Okay.
She gives up a takedown, now trying to fight off a cradle.
Yep. She peeled the lock. So she's trying to pull that. There she goes. Oh, don't. Yeah, don't reach back.
Oh, she's got to fight her arm through and get back to her belly. Good job, Elena.
Yep.
Oh, now she's going to give up a half again.
Yeah,
if she could just wing it down and hip over, it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
She just got to learn
That's
it
all
or
right.
come to your feet.
Yep.
That's all right. Oop.
Yep. Well, you'll hear coaches say all the time, wrestle with your head up. That's why, because as soon as you put that down, that's when the half comes in. Looks like she's was almost kind of had some hand control and was almost in a stand-up there. Yep.
Full Nelson there. You know, the only cool thing is with wrestling here now, I could have my long hair. I think I can get all the way down to my shoulder blades and do the curly dreadlocks or the whatever the
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, man, it would have been awesome.
I remember a mullet, maybe?
Yeah, for sure. It was awesome. Remember Bob Lake used to pull out the old tape scissors every now and then, have to do some trimming.
Yeah, just cut the ears.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
Some of it was so pitiful, but hey, good job. Nice escape by Elena.
Yeah.
She got out, fought through that one.
Yep. Yeah, made it a 2-3 match here. 20 seconds left in the first.
Elena's mom was one of our managers, actually, back in the day.
Nice.
Yep. It was awesome.
Yeah.
There we go, going into the second period, 2-3. Elena's trailing. It's going to be her choice going into the second period. She defers. Miss Pierce takes the top position.
All right, let's see if Elena can get movement here on bottom right off the whistle, get some hand control, try to score a point, tie it up, go to work on her feet.
This match brought to you by Price Construction of Aitkin. Ooh, that's a hard cradle. She peels it off.
Try to wing that down and look away from the half.
Yeah, if she could just wing it down and eventually learn how to get her heads up. This is
She's like
not a comfortable predicament. She's still fighting. There's a fall. Lena gets caught in that half and just got folded over. Bummer.
Wrestled a pretty tight match for half of it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that a girl. It is what it is. Learn a little bit more.
Yeah, 1% better every day, right?
Yep, 100%. 100%, 1%.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Is this Obert?
I think so.
It's pretty dark in here, though.
Yeah.
Again, Gobbler's team score for the Cloquet match, they fell 30-42. Down there on your Blacks Energy scoreboard, Aitkin did top Mora final 42-26. Lily Covington for the Gobblers. Does a good job trying to get on that inside position, control the head.
Yep. Keeping her head lower than her opponents. Yep. So she's going to do a good job pressuring. When your opponent starts to pressure back, that's when opportunities open up for shots and stuff like that. You can use your opponent's momentum against them.
Yep, for sure.
It's kind of a lot of straight line back and forth. As she gets older and wrestles more, she'll learn to side to side, moves some angles.
Yeah.
Try to create an angle.
Like right there, she could drop down to a single on the outside.
Yep.
She's doing a good job moving her
There's
around.
a good double.
Oh, there you go, double.
Brings her hips with her. Oh, just don't stop.
Yep, don't give up.
Yep. She only knew the Granby.
Yeah.
She was in a perfect spot for that. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. She gives up that 3-point takedown, but that's all right. All in time.
Yeah. Great. I mean, real good double leg shot, though. Just.
Now she just works at getting her hips up and just get an escape. 8 seconds to go here in the first period. That's it after the first period. Piers leads 3-0 over Covington. I think that's her name. She's going to... Covington's going to take neutral. Again, maybe she could set up her double leg and make something happen.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's what coaches are thinking. Like, hey, we saw you had a really nice double leg attempt. Let's go back to that. Let's see if we can't finish it. Drive.
Drive.
Yep.
She can get her takedown.
Keep that on.
There you go. Oh, that's driving there. Now she's going to, there she goes.
Yeah.
Good job of that half. There we go. Now just settle back. Oop. All right. Try it again. Please settle it back. I thought she got a couple swipes. I guess not.
Looked like. Hard to tell. I couldn't really see it, but looked to me like she was.
Oh, that's a little.
Yeah, the first one.
A little hard forearm there.
Yeah. The first one looked a little bit maybe on the line, but not that last one. Yep, you got it.
Yeah, she's still dumped.
Yep.
Tied up here at 3-all with 1:20 to go here in the second period. That's more than aggressive power half.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yep. I'd rather have that problem than the opposite problem, though, where there's not enough aggression.
Not enough power.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's easier to tame that
nice
down.
Nice in half. Now she's going to keep driving it, There we go. That a girl. I'll just settle back, Lily. Keep it going. Yep.
There. Just nice small adjustments, you know?
Yep. Just settle in. She's got 52 seconds to go. Just got to settle back, get some swipes.
She's going to get 4 out of this.
Now she's got to settle in.
Yep. Just small.
Now just readjust, get back behind there. There you go. Exactly. Picks up her 4. 7-3. Covington takes the lead here.
Yep. A little softer on the power half there.
Yep. Now she's got to refund. Just go. Just run it. Keep running.
Just powerful. Powerful young lady.
Yep. Nice. There you go. Yeah, she picked up the fall. Way to fight through it, young lady. Good job. Covington picks up a pin there. 3 minutes, 49 second fall.
Winner by call, out of Aitkin, Lily Covington.
A little apology there for the hard
powers.
Yep. That's all right.
There
All's
you go.
fair in wrestling, right?
Yep. Here comes young Obert gal.
Yep.
She's her uncle's one of my best friends, but yeah, well, Dave Ashton been huge in Aitkin Gobbler wrestling for many years too. And pretty awesome to see her coming out.
Yeah. Now a great supporter of ours is Dave.
Yeah.
Now wrestling out of
this match will be brought to you by Hometown Lumber.
There you go.
Yeah, Sydney Obert for the Gobblers.
Yeah. Dave's son Craig come in the room over Christmas break, was working with Gully a little bit, some of the bigger guys, and which is great to see. It's awesome.
Yep.
Walker Jones was in there. And
absolutely. It is a family, right? Those are all just awesome. Pay it forward.
Yep. Yeah, guys do it for you, and then you get to come back and do it for the next generation. And
one thing I always try to tell them, though, is, just believe in yourself more before you're a senior.
Yeah.
Let it really pay off your senior year. Understand that that's it, but you lay it all on the line there. Mm-hmm. And then it's nice to come back in the room again and enjoy. I was able to take a break for 12 years and went to Arizona, then came back, and first place I had to get back to is go see Mr. Bailey and the coaches and Sifter and everybody back in the wrestling room. And
Yep.
that's your home for a lot of us, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, it's amazing. A lot of wrestling programs have it, where kids come back, and it's one of those things where, it's a lot easier to go in that room and wrestle for 30-second goes, and then you can take a breather, and you don't have to do the champions and the, all the conditioning that goes along with it. You could just come in fresh. Yeah, you probably should, but I did not. So
I remember coming back in, and I was wrestling with Noah Landers a little bit. Thought I was pretty tough, and for a second, and then I started counting stars. And
here
we go. If we can get her to come around and get that, we need to get that takedown.
Yeah, we got 15 seconds here in the first.
Just get the points. Go behind them.
And she still has the leg, but the ref's going to give her 3 anyway, so we'll take that.
Yep. All right. Hobart gets the takedown, 3-0 at the end of the first period here. And Amara's going to get the choice. She defers.
Coach says go down or neutral.
Yep. She's going to go neutral. This young lady has said that she loves wrestling. She just has fun out there and smiles. Good. And like I think a lot of the ladies do too.
Yeah.
They a lot of self-respect and respect for their opponents. And
yep.
It is awesome to see. Nice
snatch,
knee pick. Now she's got to settle back.
Get her hips up a little bit. There. Yep. Okay, settle down. There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Nice job.
And she picked up 2 near fall. Nice 2 swipes.
Oh.
They give up a reversal.
Yep. Yeah, she knee slides up and
doesn't need to panic.
Yeah, she crawl forward a little bit here, try to get reset. Try to look away from that half and peel the hand off at the same time.
Yep. Sydney's just going to wing that down. There's 55 seconds to go here in the second period.
Yep.
Going to try to fight this half off.
Pull that elbow down and look at that shoulder.
40 to go here in the second period. Sydney going to give up that half here. 25 to go here. Now she's going to have to fight off her back.
Oh, no.
Shoot, Sydney.
Yeah, darn it.
Well, you get caught. Live and learn. She had a lot of great things in that match.
Yeah.
But
you just like what you were saying, you look at what you did well, and let's work,
move on.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing to hang her hat about.
Yeah, for sure.
She got caught. Now she's got to learn a little bit to just look away and go from there. This is Carly Crane.
Yep, Carly Crane.
Carly had a victory earlier tonight over the Cloquet gal. Now this gal here is she's ranked in state. There you go, Natalie Olson.
Carly Crane.
Yeah, Natalie Olson, a sophomore from Aura.
I think the team as a girls on a whole on the varsity level are ranked 6th in state. Ranked in the MN Wrestle at 6th. There you go. Carly's trying to figure in the hips here. Nice technical wrestling by both these ladies. Very nice movement. First 40 seconds into the first period here between Crane and Olson.
Carly trying to jack up that left side.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to get her head underneath. Try to.
Yeah. Olsen's got it locked in pretty tight there, trying to, not. Carly can't peel it off. Now she could try to lock it. Even if she gets it underhook, she's got everything nice and tight. Just do a front shoulder or a front headlock and push it into a duck under with a short amount of time here in the first period. Pretty evenly matched between these two young ladies.
Yep.
Carly's going to defer going into the second period. Olsen's going to take the top position, and this is not what the coaches wanted. But, oh well. So this is where Olsen gets on top and just dominates, but Carly's going to have to just move from the bottom and make something happen. She's going to have to really fight off this arm bar. Olsen locks it up tight. She's got a lot of pressure.
And this might be why the coaches don't
want to go. She puts the bar in half on the other side and works both sides. Yeah.
Sometimes the coaches know.
Yep, they do know. Yep. It's all right. It happens.
Yep.
And shoot, Greg, Coach Hill's over there just kind of shaking his head like, bummer.
Yep.
All right, back another awesome gobbler gal.
Wrestling out of Mora, Eileen Nelson. And out of Aitkin, Brianna Eklund.
Brianna Eklund, another fun one to watch.
Yeah.
A little bit new to get into it.
Yep.
She's doing fine.
She's showing some really good things and some learning moments, but overall I think she's going to be a solid wrestler for the Gobblers.
For sure. Aitkin Gobbler basketball, the girls tied right now at halftime, 30-30 in Ogilvie.
Good luck to the girls. Hope they can finish that out.
Oh, Brianna gets caught, taken to her back. She can try to fight it off. There's 50 seconds to go here in the first period.
Yep.
Giving up that crucifix.
There she goes. Looks like she might have found an opening. Oh,
she got first half. Shoot.
Darn it.
Got caught. Brianna Eklund also had, I believe, her older brother wrestled not too long ago, Andrew Eklund.
Okay.
And
might have been
Nelson picks up that fall. Bummer. Oh, well. All right. Let's see what we got going now.
This is Annabelle Gross for the Gobblers.
Wrestling now out of Mora, Sylvia Karlstrom. And out of Aitkin, Annabelle Gross.
I think this is a rematch also from early in the year, if I remember right. I believe Annabelle won that one. Oh, she got caught this time.
Kind of lost her balance going back.
Kind of the same thing. I think Annabelle was able to encapsulate on a trip and was able to pick up a fall the first time these two ladies met.
Yep.
Unfortunately, giving up a cradle here at this time. That's a quick fall. 41-second fall for the Morrigal. Now wrestling coming onto the map here, Matt, is Sophie Crane.
This might be Hannah Berg. If it is, this one might be a good one.
This will be a good little, Hannah Berg's ranked in state also.
Yep.
Hannah Berg.
Yep.
And Lincoln Sophie Crane.
Hannah's ranked 6th in the state at 100 pounds. Sophie, no slouch herself, not ranked yet, but I would not be surprised if that time,
The time it comes.
If the time comes, yep. Especially if she picks up a win here, it might come sooner than later.
Yeah. A shout out to Maddie Strohmeyer too, and Mally Wash is here to come in and work with these gals. Molly, I'm sorry, not Mally. Molly.
Yeah, it's awesome to have their support and just to have a few more coaches in the room that can work with them. And Maddie, obviously, a kind of a pioneer for Aitkin wrestling.
The girls' end of it for sure.
Yeah, in the girls' side of things. So it's great to have her in the room and showing these girls the way.
Yeah, 2-time state place winner. Very, very awesome.
I believe she placed as high as 2nd, is that
right?
Second
her first year, and then her junior year she ended up placing 4th.
Yep.
She got caught and had to do it a wrestle back all the way back through. And it happens. Come on, fight it off, Sophie. Fight it off, Sophie.
Sophie's got a headlock locked up really tight right now. Hannah Berg's got her leg a little bit, and the ref gives her 3.
And then escape.
Yep. So
Sophie leads now 3-1, 21 seconds to go here in the first period.
Yep, this is going to be a brawl to the end, this one.
Yep.
Soph's good, good movement out there, moving her feet, creating some angles.
For sure.
So
Sophie Crane leads right now 3-1 going into the second period.
Don't going in a little high there.
Yep. She's got her hip over the top. Oh, she's going to give up that 3.
Yep. Whizzer now in there for Sophie. She looks like she's going to get out. No, almost got out.
Close. Good motion.
Yep. Sophie's going to get a point here.
She'll get a point for full Nelson.
Full Nelson. Yeah, I couldn't see that other hand on the other side. So
nice little scramble with these two.
A little gamesmanship there by Hannah Berg, kind of bumping Sophie forward on the set there. Good movement by Sophie on bottom, kind of moving hips. Hannah Berg just
trying to
riding that half.
Yep.
Just kind of using that half as a ride.
Nope, almost got caught with full again.
Yeah. And I think that's what happened last time. She was trying to switch sides and just didn't quite get the other one out.
Sophie trying to fight it off.
She's trying to fight it off. Looks like she snaked her arm around that far leg of Hannah Berg. Trying to just stave off the turn, which she looks like she did for now.
40 seconds to go here in the second period. Tied up at 4 between these young ladies. Hannah Berg, Sophie Crane. Another full Nelson.
Yep, coach is telling her she needs to get that knee slide going, get her hips underneath of her, and get that stand up. got to get her hips she can kind of get her hips up here a little bit. Looks like she's got Hannah in trouble a little bit here, but Hannah recovers nicely.
Yep. Come on, Sophie.
Yep, Hannah's getting a little bit high here.
Yep.
Sophie's trying to pull that arm underneath, but it looks like time might run out. Unless Sophie can create a quick flurry. Nope.
Sophie Crane takes the lead here going into the third period, 5-4 over Hannah Berg.
Nope. Don't get lazy with your feet here. Just keep a good stance. Sophie just drive doubles now into a little
scramble here, see if she can muscle it off.
Yep. Two
nice
good
hustle.
wrestlers there. Hannah, what a scramble there to get out of that. Looked like she was going to get taken down, and she fought out of it.
Yeah, she's got to work on a stance. That last single leg or double leg that she got, but Sophie's got to sag back.
Yep.
Here we go.
Looks like Sophie's tried to maybe work a little front headlock to a near side there, but now she's going to be in trouble a little bit. Hannah's in deep on a double and gets the takedown.
Yep. Now should they give up the lead 7-5? Hannah leads.
Yeah, Hannah had a tough ride here in the second. I wonder how long Sophie's going to be able to hold her off. And now she's going to give up some near fall. Hannah looks like she's in pretty good position right here. I don't think she's going to be.
She's going to try to just relax.
Yep, ride this out here. Sophie's going to have to try somehow to create some sort of a opening. And
shoot.
Earn it.
Well, a lot of improvements for Sophie. She's got to keep her chin up, though. That was a good match. It was still a good match.
I mean, those are the matches you're going to run into. If she wants to be at the level she can get to, she's going to have to go through wrestlers like that.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And she's perfectly capable of coming on top on those.
Yep.
It'll happen. Just give it time. Wrestling now for the Aitkin Gobblers, Sierra Laughlin.
Bridget Baker.
Wrestling.
Sierra Laughlin.
Bridget Baker from Mora.
She's ranked number 5 in the state.
Another tough gal. Sierra tough too. Again, this is where champions are made. They got to step up a little bit to make it happen, but believe in yourself for sure.
And that's how you get better as a wrestler. I mean, you have to wrestle tough opponents. And
there you go.
Nice
Attacks with a double.
Attack. She's got her hips out too far now. She needs to kind of get down.
Yep.
Try to maybe just turn the corner a little bit.
Yeah. She's in good shape still.
Yep. Headgear problem there. I was just going to say she's going to have to
push a little bit. Sierra's going to have to, if she can, just set it up and then drop down as Bridget pressures in, but it'll take time. She'll figure it out. But
both wrestlers still kind of feeling each other out. The one shot attempt by Sierra, the closest thing we've had to a takedown so far.
Yep. 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Baker goes in for a shot attempt. Sierra defends nicely, keeps pressure in.
Yep. Sierra trying to kind of work her arm back. She feels, didn't feel comfortable with her arm where it was there.
Nope. 10 to go in the first. No score. All right, after one, no score here between Sierra Laughlin and Bridget Baker. Baker's going to take the down position. Sierra deferred. Baker gets set. Again, no score here going into the second period. Sierra gets on the left side. Baker trying to get up.
Yep, chops to an arm.
Nice arm control by Sierra. Keeping pressure in, staying back.
Yep. Going to get 2-on-1 here. Deep waist to a half.
Yeah. A little bit of a college leg.
Nice ankle control there and
followed nicely.
Yep.
Comes another one. She have to do it again. Just keep following.
Yep. She's got that elbow, that far elbow of Bridget that she
locked.
Yep. And Bridget's gonna have to clear that elbow if she wants to try to get that sit out to work.
A lot of good motion. Sierra follows nicely.
Yep.
Again, with that deep waist in, keeping good pressure. Yep. Maybe she should just reset. I don't know, when you work on that deep waist, just wrench on that waist, keeping it nice and tight. Keeping down low, but she's going to get a little bit high here.
Yep. And she's not in a terrible spot. If she feels like she gets in too much trouble, she can kind of scamper out of bounds and get a fresh start.
Get up. Yeah. Now she throws in that half.
Yep.
49 seconds to go. Still no score in this duel, or this match. I'm sorry. In the second period.
Couple great matches here towards the end of this night. It's fun to watch.
Yep, absolutely.
Nothing here, nothing.
Stays in control just enough.
Yep, she looks
27
poised.
seconds to go here in the second period. Yep.
She looks poised. She looks ready for the rest of this ride. And that's kind of a demoralizing feeling too when you take bottom, thinking, here's my opportunity to get out and score, and then Sierra, then you get ridden, and it's hard. You expend a lot of energy, on the bottom trying to get out, and that could pay dividends in the third.
Yeah, for sure. Baker tried 4 sit-out attempts there, and Sierra followed nicely, and just was able to hold on and still again. Hopefully, short amount of time to keeping pressure in.
Yep,
riding her out,
making deposits right now. Just.
Good job, Sierra.
Just hoping that pays off in the third here when you need a takedown or something, or you need an escape.
She needs an escape.
Yep.
Let's go, Sierra! Up and out!
Get out, and this is time for her motion.
Yeah. Sierra, nice job. She's getting that. She's right back up, though. She just didn't clear the arm.
Yep, try it again.
Yep. Oh, watch that shoulder. She's peeling that arm off, peeling that hand off. Yep.
Holding on to the headgear.
Yeah. There she fights it off nicely.
There you go, let a girl be tough.
She's got to work up to a base here. Try to work back up to a base and get her.
Yep. She learn to just slide her arms out a little bit here.
She's already got that outside knee posted, so she could get her arms back. She can kind of use that to scoot back there. She's up.
Nice clear hips.
Nice job.
Yep.
Now left here. Bridget's going to come for her, so Sierra's got to be.
She's got to keep her arms
out. Sometimes I almost wonder if a good defense is a good offense. Maybe if Sierra starts to take it to her a little bit here, don't back up and
don't
get that stalling
aggressive
call, and But show her that you're here to wrestle.
For sure. Yep.
A little duck attempt by Bridget.
35 to go here in the third. Sierra Laughlin leads 1-0.
Yep.
Now she's got to wrestle smart. Keep circling.
There's a little fake shot attempt. That's trying to buy her 10 seconds or so from the ref.
Yep.
Oh, no. Looks like Sierra's going to give one up here. Nothing yet, but she bails. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. She's going to need to try to get a reversal.
Yeah, she's got to move.
Yep. What a match.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Sad to see the takedown, but
yeah,
a lot of good fight.
But you know what? Sierra just showed Bridget she's here. You know, she's going to be here. You know, she's going to be here in this section. So, you know, they'll see each other at sections for sure.
Another lineup. Man, that was shoot. But she did everything right until just it happens. Right?
That was a hell of a match. Good job.
Very good. Bummer. I don't know. Still impressive. Very good job.
I just look at that as like, you know, you just went toe-to-toe with the number 5 ranked girl in the state.
Yeah.
And you know what? You lost by 2 in the final seconds of the match.
Yeah.
If that doesn't give you some confidence going into the, you know, towards the end of the year here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, between her and Sophie and Carly, they got nothing to slouch about. They're well known.
Yep. In both their matches, I think, you know, you're looking at it from a rankings perspective, you know, okay, well, if these two girls just went toe-to-toe with, you know, the number 6 and number 5 ranked girl, like, maybe we need to start paying attention to these girls.
Absolutely. You know? Get them pushed up even to 12 or whatever, right?
Yep. Yeah, even if it doesn't rank them right now, like, it's probably coming.
Yeah, for sure. Is this Henline again? I don't think so.
Nope. I can't see who this is, and I missed the PA. This is Natalie, or maybe Natalia Petrenko.
Okay. She gives up a takedown. She's going to try to fight off the hands here on the bottom position, trying to clear her hips. This is Natalia wrestling now. Thank you, Nedra Headline. Again. Oh, she gets caught. Bummer. Still one of my managers.
Yep.
Awesome.
It's a job that never leaves her.
Never. Awesome. Just glad to have her family back in the wrestling room for sure.
Yep, absolutely.
Again, awesome to see all the support and all the viewers out there. Roughly about 320 views so far here tonight on yourliveevent.com for Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling. Greatly appreciate everybody throughout the country that follows Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling. This match will be brought to you by, let's go with Raise the Oil here for the Aitkin Gobblers.
Ava Peterson-Johnson here. Little headlock attempt. Comes up out of bounds, but no points.
Again, Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling Club wants to say thank you to all the supportive companies and sponsors and individuals that support Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling and help get all these kids throughout a year, every year. It's awesome to see. Oh, she's going to get caught. Hey, she's got the head, needs the arm. She'll find the arm. There she gets it. Now she's got to keep working it over. Just don't give up. Just keep driving it. That a girl. Oh, boy, keep going. Young lady. There you go. Just go the other way. Get that arm again. Headlock on the other side. Stay.
Get behind here.
Just get the 3. Yep. Get the 3. There you go. And she does. Yep. She gets a takedown. Minute 5 to go here in the first period. She's up 3-0.
There's some hips in a bad spot there, but she gets them back up. Let's see if she can't. A scramble situation.
Again, Mora's going to have one more duel tonight here. They're going to go into, at 8 o'clock. This is going to be pretty late.
They're going to be here a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Mora's going to face Cloquet here once this match is done. Oh, they got a couple more matches after this yet. A couple more exhibitions, but this is going to be a late night. It might have been smart to run 2 mats, but that's all right.
Yep. Yeah, when I walked in and I saw one mat, I thought, well, where's the other gym? Where are the JV kids wrestling? But
well, my understanding is Cloquet only gets 1 or 2 home events a year up here, so
okay.
I think this is kind of special for them.
Yeah, for sure. And they got the light. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I love seeing the light.
There we go. Picks up a fall. Way to go, girl.
Good job, Ava.
That was Ava Peterson Johnson.
Ava Peterson Johnson.
Yep, she didn't panic.
Looks like it might be Carson Young here.
Yep. Carson Young for the Gobblers wrestling. Let's see over there. There's still a couple more warming up in the dark. We're gonna have a late night. I'm gonna have to comp tomorrow.
Ryan Welter and on the vacant, Carson Young.
Carson Young wrestling. Did you say Bryson Walter? Or it was a Walter was the last name. I couldn't remember. I couldn't quite understand the first name.
We'll pull up the sheet here.
It's almost too loud in the gym here.
Ryan Welter.
Ryan Welter. There you go. Yep. Carson Young had a good couple of varsity matches here tonight, or one for sure. And he ended up getting caught, but as a 7th grader taking on a junior, he wrestled very nicely.
Yeah, I mean,
held his own.
Gave up a tech, but
yep.
Saved the team a point, and
for sure.
He wrestled tough the whole match. It wasn't like he was getting ragdolled out there. He was holding his own. He just a little bit better technique by the other guy, but at 7th grade, he's going to figure that out.
It happens. Well, even like this now, working with his hips and coming around, knowing his hip position, it's cool, and knowing the mat position.
Yep.
55 to go here in the first period. Carson Young trying to get some points from the down position. Off the mat they are. Again, Aitkin Gobblers fell to Cloquet earlier tonight, 30-42, and they did cap there. Their tops of Mora Mustangs. They're 42-26 final there on your Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative scoreboard.
A little dangerous spot there for Carson. He's not afraid to create some motion.
No, he's not. He just got to try to clear it.
I can't believe he's not swiping near fall right now.
He jumps out the back door here and just try to run around, try to get that reversal. Nope. Oh, bummer. Nice motion, though.
Yep. He's out. All he had to do is kind of stand up or hip out of that.
Mm-hmm. Going to the second period, Carson Young trails 3-0. Mara's choice, he defers to Carson. Carson said, let's go neutral. This match brought to you by Steve-O's. Carson Young tries an aggressive headlock, loses it. Gives up the 3.
Yep.
And that's about the 7th grade year. You still try to hope you can get a headlock, but you kind of just got to give it up. You only get a headlock if you're lucky. Now it's time to do some other moves for sure.
Yeah, Carson was in our room last year in the youth program and threw a lot of headlocks. And the youth, it works a lot, but especially when you're as strong as he is.
Oh, yeah.
He landed a lot of them, but you start getting up in them higher levels. And
here's that little Bailey roll, right? Look at how he caps that elbow. And he does a good job, and he does succeed with a lot of those hip over rolls and stuff. That kind of stuff you just got to keep working on.
Yeah,
just keep it, setting it up, and don't force it. Don't telegraph it.
Yeah, right there, just like that.
Just go. Don't stop. Just keep giving motion. There you go.
Very
nice reversal. Yep.
He didn't telegraph it, and he didn't stop. He just kept going.
Now we just got to kind of hip it over here.
But
Well, he picks up some near fall, but gives up a reversal quickly. 45 to go here in the second period. Carson Young trails 5-12.
Yeah, and that's just kind of knowing where to pressure, when to pressure. Like,
yep, you got to just learn how to feel.
Yeah,
right?
It's a feel thing, and it just takes a lot of time to get that feel. Yep.
Off the mat they go, 16-15 to go here in the second period. Carson Young in the down position, trailing 5-12. Here's his hips. There he goes. Now he just got to don't stop there. Just clear him and move on. That's all right.
Looks like
there you go.
over.
Now if he can make it, there you go. Oh,
he's got to.
They give him the reversal.
Okay.
Had his shoulder exposed, so that's good. Score going into the third period, 12-7. Mora leads. Mora takes a neutral position. Oh, there he goes. Headlock again at 8.
Yeah.
Got to learn. Oh, young man. Oh, just got to talk to him.
Yeah.
Nope.
And then a chin drop here.
Yep. It's education.
Yeah.
(19-7), minute 20 to go here in the third period. Carson Young is trailing. Carson Young, a promising Aitkin Gobbler wrestler here. You just got to,
I
get it all out.
He's going to be just fine.
Yep. Now he keeps that going right there. There you go.
Yeah. See, now if you can get a half sunk in.
Yep. You got a minute left.
Yep.
Only trailing 10-0 or 10-10, 19-9.
Yep.
Oh.
A little crucifix here.
Crucifix. Keep it tight. Just settle down.
Yeah. You keep. Coach. You can hear Coach Hills yelling, "Jump over, jump over."
Now, bummer.
There was the headlock that he's been wanting.
That's what he wanted.
Match,
yeah, for sure. Shoot, 21-11, 29 seconds to go here. Carson Young still not giving up.
No, he's wrestling hard.
Yep.
We'll drive into him here.
But feeling right there, right? Get that reversal. There you go. That's a crossface that I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot. A little bit of just scrambling. Good job, Carson Young. Can't be frustrated with that. I know he is, but man. It's all right, buddy.
Yep.
Winner by major decision, count 4 of Ryan Welter.
Yeah, and he just got to just grow through it.
Yeah, and wasn't for a lack of effort. I mean,
no,
he wrestled hard. All of that.
Coach Ostrake goes over and try to just tell him to shake it off a little bit. There's a lot of good stuff. But just gotta keep. Try not to force anything. You just gotta learn to make it happen.
Michael Cloquet and out of Aitkin, Jeffrey Young.
Jeffrey Young, a 9th grader for the Gobblers, wrestling now. This match brought to you by Timber Building Supply in Deerwood.
Yep. Yeah, you got to change levels there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. It's hard to go right into them. See,
there's a double. There we go. Now just drop. Just settle down. Make it happen. Right there. There you go, body lock. Oh, nice little scramble.
I think he felt that he was in a bad spot, but he really wasn't. He had a double leg, and the guy had a bit of a body lock, but he had the legs. All he had to do was just kind of trip him back, and I think he kind of felt uncomfortable there a little bit and bailed. Which is fine.
Oh, Cloquet comes around. He ends up picking that takedown with 45 to go here in the first period. Young back to his feet right away. He's just got to clear his hips. He's out for one. Yep. Good job, Jeffrey.
All right, let's see if Jeff can get back into this, back into the double leg like that and just finish one here. 25 seconds left. Yep, you got to commit to it. You got to change levels and go. There's that back trip that I was talking about.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Good job. Takes the lead 4-3 with a couple seconds left to go here in the first period.
Yep. Yeah, great way to end the period there. He takes down.
Yep, he's getting a little bit too far forward, but he's trying to pressure in.
Yep.
Minute 30 to go here in the second period. Jeffrey Young leads 4-3 for the Gobblers. Trying to find a cradle. Cloquet not quite sure what to do, but now here's a point where he hears that half is open on the left side.
Yeah. He's running that ankle down to drop it. Now he's got to sweep the head back. Try to sweep that. Yep, there, just like that.
It's going to be a little bit ugly here.
Yep.
Yep. Reset. Minute to go here in the second period. 4-4, I'm sorry now. Tied up before.
I gave up one, not two.
Yep.
So.
Scoreboard hasn't changed yet, but it is 4-4. There we go. 40 to go here in the second period. Oop, that's where he starts that double. He's just got to finish it.
Yeah.
Just believe yourself, young man.
That one that he shot at the end of the first period was gorgeous. So he's got to have confidence in it, and I don't think he quite does yet, but he should, because that first one, or that one at the end of the period was beautiful.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, that back trip.
Yep.
And these bigger kids, if they can, get confident in those takedowns, it very rarely happens.
Yeah.
But if they can do it, work on the hips. There you go. Do it. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Yep. Going to the third period, tied up here at 4. This is Jeffrey Young and Cloquet from Mora. Young takes a down position for the Gobblers. Tied up at 4 here. Cloquet's on the left-hand side. Young up to his feet nicely.
Yeah, good motion.
We'll try to do it again.
Yep. Just trying to peel that lock here.
Cloquet trying to do a Timo quality bulldog.
Yeah.
There's Cloquet gets caught with that half there and trying to fight Jeffrey over. Jeffrey's just got to fight through it. Yep. Don't give up, young man.
Yep.
Nope. Minute 30 to go here in the third. Just got to keep fighting. It looks ugly.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Young gets caught. 5 minutes, 33 second. I'm sorry, 4 minutes, 33 second fall.
The winner by fall of the Michael Cloquet.
All right, that's it. Gobblers and the Mustangs going to shake hands. Again, the Gobblers topped the Mora Mustangs here 42-26 earlier tonight. That was the JV end of it. Now Mora Mustangs are going to take on the Cloquet Lumberjacks here now tonight. We will not cover that, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here. Then we'll do a thank you to all the sponsors, talk about a couple of Enbridge Energy wrestlers of the night, and we'll be back, and then Gobblers will be back in action Thursday and Friday of this week here. We'll take a quick short break here on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand.
And we're back here, Brandon Preen, Lance Bauman here on yourliveevent.com. Following the Aitkin Gobbler wrestling team here up in Cloquet. The Gobblers fell to Cloquet here 42-30. Topped the Mora Mustangs here 42-26. Girls, some of the varsity had some exhibition matches here too, so we'll have 2 Enbridge Energy wrestlers for the gals and 2 for the boys. But before we get to that, we want to say thank you to all the 2025 banquet sponsors for the Aitkin Gobbler wrestling team. Starting off with the 40 Club, the Aitkin Body Shop, Aitkin Family Chiropractic, American Family Insurance, Amy Wilson, ASAP Towing, A&S Windows, Lance Bauman Enterprises, Beartooth, Ace Hardware, Bill Sportsman Service, Pluswood Distributors, and Bob Burchette, Boyd Electric, Brightside Electric, Options Exteriors with Bridget Walker, Contractors Inc., Deerwood Bank, Dotzler Power Equipment, Double D's Custom Processing, Dutch's Electric, Everyday Builders, The Firm, Glenn Storage and Neil Westerland, Glenn Store, Gravel Plumbing and Heating, Haskamp Brothers Well Drilling, Hershey's Holiday Inn, Homevig Excavating, Host Construction, Jansen Painting Services, Jansen Auction Service, Jerry Hills Construction, Kaya Kokish Realty, Kern Excavating, Ladd Construction, Larson Plumbing and Heating, Lewis Insulation North, Liljequist Sewer and Excavating, Lewick Construction, McGregor Print Pros, McGuire Mechanical, Midwest Machinery, Mike Williams Realty, Mille Lacs Mobile RV, Moritz Excavating and Septic, Morris Property, Pitt Happens, Price Construction, Raisley Oil, River Oaks Dental, S&R Reinforcing, S&S Sport Fishing and Charters, Security State Bank, Security State Insurance, Steve-O's, Stifter Mowing and Landscaping, The Joint, Timber Building Supply, Timberlake Septic Service, Tire Barn, TK Pools, Trottersville Resort, an RV Park, and obviously the Cuyuna Fire Department, Palisade Fire Department, Pete Lowe with Ty Shadeen, and Tractor Supply. Again, the Gobblers also want to say thank you to Enbridge Energy for supporting all local athletes in the area and bringing the energy tonight for the Aitkin Gobblers And the Enbridge Energy wrestlers tonight are Sierra Laughlin, Sophie Crane, Zane Larson, and Aiden Wendt. Starting off with Sierra Laughlin there, you know, Brandon, we got to watch her take on that tough girl in Bridget Baker Amora. It was awesome. Unfortunately, right at the end, 3-1 loss, but she did bring the energy. She did not back down.
Yeah, I mean, you come up and you're facing the number 5 ranked girl in the state, and you're thinking, you know, okay, I think I can wrestle with her, you know, but you're not really sure, right? Like, you don't know for sure. You think you're good enough, and then you go out there toe-to-toe, had a 1-0 lead going into the late into the third period, really about 15 seconds left or so maybe, and Bridget gets a takedown to win the match 3-1. Tough loss for Sierra, but on the flip side of that, if I'm Sierra, I'm looking at that like, okay, here I come. You know,
absolutely.
You know, it's like I got about a month and a half maybe to fine-tune my, you know, my skills and my match, or, you know, my wrestling here, and come section time, I'm going to be ready to go. So.
Absolutely. So, so definitely ready to see Sierra just succeed and go through. Again, Sophie Crane, only a couple losses on the year, but she ends up losing to Hannah Berg. A loss towards the end of the third period again, too. That, too, was one fun match to really watch and going back and forth. And Sophie Crane doesn't ever back down. She always brings the energy.
Yeah, I mean, that match also, you know, Hannah Berg, number 6 ranked girl in the state, same type of thing as Sierra, you know. Those two girls, they know how to wrestle. And, you know, Sophie's probably thinking the same thing, like, I don't know, you know, like, I think I'm pretty good. I've won a lot of matches. And then, boom, you go up, number 6 girl in the state, and she was hanging with her right to the end, you know. So
absolutely. Then we get back into Zane Larson here, getting into the Mora match here for that young man. It was fun to watch him just you know, settle down, but you know, he was forcing a little bit here and there, but then he felt that throw and throttled that throw, and it took dominance in that match. And it was awesome. Again, he kind of reminded me a little bit of a Noah Landers, and it's definitely awesome to see Zane get after it and be able to bring some energy too.
Yeah, and I mean, if you take that throw out of it, that was 7 points. I think the final score would have been 2-1 had he not hit that throw. So. Heck of a move. I mean, it all felt perfect. I mean, he was kind of pressuring in, felt the pressure back, and just hit it just like that. So
and moving in there. And then we had another Aitkin Gobbler wrestler dropping down to 107. Aiden Wendt again stepped up, had a very successful tonight, and again he wrestled very well and was able to pull off a couple victories for himself.
Yeah, he ended up getting the fall against Mora. Was kind of in control of that match. Looked like he was up. You know, roughly 8-1 or something like that, and ended up getting the fall 3-17 for the Gobblers.
Yeah. There you are, the 4 Aitkin Gobbler Enbridge Energy wrestlers of the night for the night, and we will be back in action here Friday night down in Ogilvie, so make sure you check out your live event, look up Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling. You will see us on the air again. Brandon Perrine, Lance Bauman here on behalf of everybody at RJ Broadcasting. Thank you for watching your live event tonight, and we'll be back with some more Aitkin Gobbler Wrestling. And again, thank you to all the Aitkin Gobblers fans out there watching and all the support that you give your kids. Appreciate everybody. Have a great night. Stay safe. Keep smiling. We'll look forward to seeing you again here on YourLiveEvent.com, brought to you by RJ Broadcasting. Have a great night, everybody.